Yo, 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 yo. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Hey, this is your host, Demetrius with the PBB, Panthers Prime Podcast, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat, man. All 15 of y'all so far that's in the chat. What's going on? What's going on? Insane Gaming. What's popping, my dude? Mark Anthony. What's up, man? What's up, man? Shout out to you guys, man. Hope y'all had an amazing Wednesday. Yeah, I took a little bit of a break. Had to recruit. You know, we had Memorial Day. So I hanged out with the babies, you know what I mean? Did my thing, but yo, I'm back, man. We got some stuff to talk about, though, man. Let's get into this right now. Man. Shout out to everybody. Hey, listen, I want to give you guys a quick update. After tonight, Panthers Prime Podcast will be on Spotify, and I will possibly have Apple Podcasts as well by tonight. So we'll be on going forward after today's live. All of our lives will be uploaded to Spotify, Apple Music, and some other possible podcasting formats and places as well. Kent Sullivan, what's up, man? How you doing, man? Hey, guys, we're here for one reason only. I'm going to take a look here at the press conference today from Dave Canales, Josie Jewell, and Iky Ekwonu as well. Real quick, so I placed inside of the actual community section here on Panthers Prime Podcast that wide receiver Xavier Legette did not practice today, and it is reported that he did in fact have a little small hamstring situation pull. The coaches decided to kind of keep him out. Dave Canales kind of alluded to it in his press conference that we're going to watch. That's the only thing that I've really seen from his press conference. So yeah, you know, we'll kind of dive into it. This will be my first time watching it as well, all three of them. So we're going to watch all three in this whole entirety. All right. So if you don't like watching press conferences, then, you know, we'll catch you when you get back in. But that's what we're going to watch right now. We're going to watch his press conference, kind of dissect it, talk about it a little bit. Also, the Jets will be our joint practice opponent again. So Aaron Rodgers will be, well, it won't be Wofford this time, but it would definitely be here in Charlotte. Candy Girl, what's going on? What's going on with you? Paul, what's up, man? Yeah, hey, listen, man. You know, I decided to go ahead and do it. You know, I've been looking at it for about 2 months now, and I said, let me just go ahead and do it. It seems like it's real simple, so I'll go ahead and knock that out. Put it on the other airwaves besides just YouTube. Really, as a marketing ploy to try to bring people over to the YouTube page. So that's kind of where you know, my mind is at. Kent, what's up, man? What's up, man? Terrence Tate, what's popping, man? What's popping, guys? Hey, do me one favor if you can. Go ahead and hit that like button, man. Show some love. If you are enjoying the podcast, man, you can support the channel by Super Chat, Super Stickers. I'll put that up here right now. Super Chat, Super Stickers. Cash App is DBird79 and Venmo is Panthers Prime 1. So, yeah, we have a lot of exciting things coming up. Also, don't forget, we also do have and let me see if I have that one still up. I do. Boom. We still have the Saints game that I'm thinking I'm leaning more towards maybe not doing this one. And I'll explain to you guys on another live. But I tell you one thing. If I do not continue on with the Saints versus Panthers, I will have a smaller package for you guys, because I think we're just a little bit too close. I didn't think the Saints game was going to be week 1. And after looking at some of the things, I think that this may be a little bit outpriced for a week 1 game. This is the price that I have is more so for like a week like 10 with how I'm doing my payment. So, you know, this Saints game, depending upon how I'm looking at things this weekend right here, will depend on, you know, whether or not this game will still go or not. I'll tell you one game that is still going to go, that Atlanta Falcons and that Tampa Bay Buccaneers away game is pumping. We already have 17 people who have already signed up for those 2 games already. So those games are pumping, and I'm excited about it, man. I'm looking to take 2 buses to Atlanta. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be totally honest with you. I'm thinking about taking 2 buses to Atlanta. So y'all get ready for that. Same game. What's the price for the tailgate for the Saints? I have to get back to you. Really, to be honest with you, man, New Orleans is so wide open. It's just about getting out there early, to be honest with you. But you know, I'll kind of look at it, you know, going forward in a couple of days on how I'm going to, you know, handle that situation. So Let me see here. Let me take this off the screen here. And I'm going to show. Yeah, let me pull this up now. So this is the press conference between Dave Canales and the media today. So we're going. I'm so glad that my screen. Let me see how it's pulling up on. It's pulling up the proper way. I can't stand that new way that this thing is actually formatting for some podcasters. I don't like it. It reminds me of TikTok too much, and I think that it messes up the actual orientation of how you will want your show to kind of flow. So I'm so glad that I'm still on the older, I guess the other way of doing it. So let me drop this comment right here. Let's get into this press conference from Dave Canales today in the Carolina Panthers. Boom, boom, boom.
Good practice today. I think one of the things that strikes me about this group is because of the veteran leadership, they know how to practice in this mode in the spring where we're just in helmets. But I can feel the way that they're getting their work in, they're getting their assignments. It's full speed up until, and they've just been really taking care of each other. So I appreciate that. I haven't really had to address too much in that regard. And then it makes it easier because a lot of the young guys who haven't been in this mode before, they used to being padded up. They just get to follow their lead. And like I've said before, too, it's the work ethic of guys like Derek Brown. Our best players happen to be our hardest workers. And so it doesn't leave a lot of space for the rest of the group to kind of pick and choose what they're going to do. They just got to go. They got to go hard and they got to work at it, the individual drills, all that stuff. So anyway, I just wanted to start off with that, just kind of let you know I'm really pleased with that type of chemistry in practice.
Dave, Xavier Leggett didn't practice today.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, just a precaution. I think he's been. What happens a lot with rookies is they come out here. It's a different level of work, and it's not that they haven't practiced this long, but everyone's fast. Everyone's going, and of course they're with their wheels turning. There's a strain on the brain. There's also a strain on the body, and so for him, he just kind of looked a little bit stoved up yesterday, and we just, as a precaution, said we need to pull back a little bit and just make sure we're smart with this at this point, in our program and what we're doing, with our sights on training camp and all that.
Just sort of overall leg, or was there a soft tissue, or what?
Yeah, he looked tight, and so yesterday he just had a moment in practice where he started to slow down. The trainers started talking to him immediately. He was like, all right, well, let's not throw him back out there. Let's not just try to rebound. Let's be smart about it at this point. So
yeah, I'm not too sure about how I feel about him just being a little too tight. I think Xavier Leggett always showed a kind of like a tightness to how he kind of comes in and out of his breaks. I know everybody's very excited about the big body, but I've always thought he was kind of tight. In his you would call it you're starting off your route or getting off your route, the breaking point or whatever, deciding which way you're going to go with the DB in front of you, either in press coverage or, a free, straight run off the line or whatever. But I've always thought that he was a little tight. This may have been something that was already going on, may have re-aggravated it, but, it's to me, I don't really like it. It sucks. I like that the coaching staff decided to take him out, and don't try to push the issue. But something has to be done about, this little soft tissue or gimpiness or tightness that Xavier Leggett is experiencing, because we need him 100%. And if that's the case happening right now, I wouldn't want him to really get going in training camp like that if it's all possible. But we'll see. We got some time before that happens, so we'll see.
Bryce runs around a little bit after doing, like in between drills and practice.
Yeah.
But to me, it seemed like it was more running by him today. I don't know if that was intentional or not. Did you notice that he was doing that running
in the drills or in between?
In between, like
yeah.
Drills, he'd like be at the starting line, he'd just race to the other side.
Yeah, it's so athletes first. The quarterbacks, you got to remind them, you guys are athletes first, and so you're going to have to run for your life at times. We need to train that type of sprints, those short bursts somewhere, because a lot of times when the scramble play happens, and I really try to ask them not to just throw the ball away. I know that there's a time for that, when they're managing the game, but really what happens is, in a game, you're going full speed all of a sudden, and you've been just kind of operating from the pocket or carrying out fakes and things like that. So we have to be able to simulate that type of work. Look at how much mileage everybody else is getting. Well, they're the same. They're athletes first. So that's a big request of mine. And so they kind of take care of that in between routes on air by sprinting those 30 or 40 yards.
Dave, Eddie Pinheiro, any update on communication with him?
Nope, same. Just watched Harrison kick today. He did great. He nailed all of his kicks, hit about a 57 or 58 yarder today. So we're doing a great job here.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Eddie Pinheiro is gone. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't see Eddie Pinheiro being on this team. He may be a June 1 trade or cut or whatever, man. I don't know what's going on with Eddie Pinheiro. Shout out to you, Jay, man, one of the members here at Panthers Prime Podcast. What's going on with Kevin Hubbard? How y'all doing, man? No, Eddie out of there. Austin, Eddie is out of there, man. Especially the way that he just said, nope, we're good. let me go back real quick, man.
Kicks hit about a same, just
Dave, Eddie Pinheiro, any update on communication?
Yeah, the way he said it. Look at it. As soon as he heard the word Eddie Pinheiro, look at his face, yo. Look at his face, man. Yeah, Eddie Pinheiro is done as a Carolina Panther. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Communication with him?
Nope, same. Just watched Harrison kick today. He did great. He nailed all of his kicks, hit about a 57 or 58 yarder today. So we're doing a great job here.
He had some rugby kicks as well. Did you notice that?
I did not see that.
On that strained ankle.
Yeah, I didn't see some of those, but I'm curious to see what other pitches he has in his arsenal.
Good kick yet? Because he hasn't on the days when we've been here.
I think he just likes you guys. So because I think he's had 2 misses. It was like 1 a day early on, and it was like somewhere in the middle of his kicking sessions, he bounced back and then made the next couple. And I can't. I don't want to discount the fact that his peers matter to him. He's a rookie, comes out here and everybody's watching. The head coach is sitting there watching, and he's done a great job just being able to handle that kind of pressure, and he looks calm. He looks focused. So he's doing a really good job for us right now.
Jansen yelled out something about a 77-yarder. Was that a punt or a kick? I heard him say the media, here comes the media, and they missed it.
Oh,
A 77-yarder.
I think he's messing with you. I don't know, but
My question.
Yeah.
Speak to the cornerback depth and your first impressions on Smith Wade and the update on Gilmore.
QB depth first. Oh, cornerback depth. Yeah. Competitive group. We have some guys that are young players that have had a year in the system that I'm excited to see. Deshaun Jameson, DiCaprio Boodle, Lamar Jackson. He's been in here for a couple of years, but in this system, just with I think he was with the Jero in Denver. I can't quite remember, but I know he's had a little carryover. So I'm really excited to kind of watch that group come together. And I think the cool part is the guys that were here last season, that's okay. Am I up? Is that it? I got 45 seconds out. So anyway, about Shaw Smith Wade, I like this. Let's keep it on a play clock, right? But yeah, so I love that group. I love the just the way that it's coming together because of just the knowledge of the system is huge. The calls that happen with shifts and motions, and we try to strain them, and they have to be able to communicate. So that's the part where you can see some of the younger guys are starting to learn, starting to get that. Shaw Smith Wade has been doing a great job. He's a worker. These are to a man, the guys that we drafted, these guys are hard workers and tough football players. And that's what we tried to do is profile those type of guys that fit what we're doing. He fits right in with the group. He's active. He's always working on stuff, jugs after practice. And I just love his focus. He's got a great smile, but then you see like he's just locked in and he's really interested in what's happening everywhere. So.
Coach, Terrence Marshall Jr. hasn't really been able to kind of get his footing with the previous coaching staffs. What are some of the things you've seen from him early on?
Yeah, he's been reliable. He's doing what we're asking him to do. He's running the right routes.
I love this.
See that this is a big man with speed in there, and I think that the more comfortable he's getting with our system, with our concepts, the faster he looks. And so, I'm really curious to see where he takes that this year. I know that he's had a couple of years here and really hasn't produced to the potential of what people might think. But hopefully we'll create an environment where he's able to get onto our offense and be able to show us something, especially when we get into more competitive settings.
Hey man, listen, I'm not gonna lie. Him saying that, I ain't gonna lie, man. Hold on, I gotta do it. I gotta drop the ball, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. I've been talking about TMJ for years now, and how the Carolina Panthers have done this brother so wrong, from Matt Rule to Frank Wright. I mean, just horrible, man. And I'm pretty sure that I want to bring up his name. I'm pretty sure if Steve Wilkes was still here, we would have seen a lot more production out of TMJ this past season. I'm gonna be honest with you. If Steve Wilkes was the head coach, we would have seen a lot more out of TMJ. But it is what it is. I'm just glad that the Carolina Panthers and Dave Canales, Dan Morgan, all the position coaches who are on the offensive side, sees the potential in Terrence Marshall Jr. because he has that 50-50 ball catch ability, man, like a Xavier Legette. He really does. We've seen it happen more than once, man. You get him out there on the island with someone else, 9 times out of 10, Terrence Marshall Jr. is coming down with the ball. So I'm excited to hear his progression and to see that he is actually included into this offensive lineup.
So much was made of your offensive acumen when you came in, and I'm curious how your relationship with Ejero is building and how much you rely on him considering your background.
Yeah, there's just it started off early in the spring, just going through the first wave of installs. Excuse me. In our self-scout mode, we're just watching our film. And so I was able to sit in with the defensive staff, and I probably saw about 75% of the self-scout. I got pulled to different meetings, but I try to make a point to be in there to just ask questions. I've been curious about how they've gotten to certain adjustments, so it's kind of, without giving too much, it's just one simple call becomes a lot of things based on the formation and the motion of what the offense does. And so that part helps me because we're going to see this scheme a lot, the same way that some of our principles are kind of starting to spread out through the league offensively. The same thing's happening from a defensive standpoint where a lot of teams are playing this scheme. So just being able to pick his brain, Coach Capers, pick his brain as well. And then as we're planning these days, we set a schedule, we set the plays out, but at the same time, it's a daily thing. What do you need to see more of? What gives you problems that you'd like to troubleshoot? And so we've just had a good back and forth, even situationally, 2-minute situations we're getting in walkthrough right now, some of the red zone stuff. So we're just trying to sprinkle in different situational ball and then trying to really hone in on issue plays. This pressure is an issue for our protection. This pass concept is an issue for the defense, and making sure that we sprinkle those in throughout the day so we can troubleshoot.
I'm sorry, really quick. Did you get a chance to self-scout the Tampa Bay games from last year? And was that maybe a unique experience for you to kind of see yourself on the other side?
I have, and I can't say that we did a full workup on the offense, but where it's happened naturally is as we put in a new offense, a lot of the examples we're showing are from Tampa. They are from Seattle, from years past, because we just have, 10 years of different concepts being run against different defenses. So it's happened a little bit by default. And it's kind of, I think it's been an advantage just to be able to have it fresh. And even last year to kind of see the growth of the system, where we didn't start, game one in Tampa with the whole system. We had to kind of become something. And then we started to get a rhythm later in the year. So that part's been good too, to just show the guys it's going to take time and we will figure out what works for us.
One of your players said that this offense is perfect for a tight end. Kind of describe what that means to you.
Yeah, so I think it's tight end friendly. We don't ask our tight ends to really be dominant blockers at the point of attack on runs a lot. We will ask them at times, but within our system, we use them. We use their skill sets, and we're looking for tight ends with versatility. We're not necessarily looking for that big 270-pound mauler type of tight end, although those guys are awesome and they have a place in this league. But if you have a smaller guy who's more of a route runner and he's a little bit crafty, then at the run, you can slide him back and block a defensive end on the backside. You can send him up away from a defensive end, in or out, depending on where his alignment is. And so that allows him to get better matchups in blocking, linebackers, safeties, sometimes corners, that then becomes our advantage. So that part of it's really friendly for the tight ends. And then just within the scheme, because we throw a lot of play actions, the tight ends are involved in different ways. Just getting them in the flat, dragging them underneath the linebackers. The ball finds those guys a lot because we ask them to block, and then all of a sudden they're bluffing the linebacker and they show up on the other side. Tommy had a great example of that today. We're pulling to one side. He ends up all the way on the other side of the defense because they have to fit their gaps. So I think that's probably what they're talking about, and we love using our tight ends that way. Sometimes 3 tight ends, in different sets.
The Jets head coach announced plans for a joint practice. How did that come about? What's your relationship with him?
Robert Saleh and I were quality control coaches together with the Seahawks. We were together for Super Bowl 48, and then he left shortly after that. So we have about a 13 or 14 year relationship, and we were able to practice with them last year in Tampa. And so we just kind of talked about doing that again. It's a great advantage for us because we play so much 5-man front type of defense. And so he's more the traditional 4-3 defense. We need that work. They ask their defensive ends, their tackles, to play aggressively up the line of scrimmage. And so that's a lot different than the way we play our 2-gap systems, where guys are kind of keeping their shoulders square and staying in gaps. So we need the different part of that rush. It feels totally different to the offensive line, the running backs, and the way we do that. So I can't wait to do that. And then our relationship, of course, will just allow us to make sure we can kind of de-escalate any type of situations that might start to arise there, where we can shift and really, take care of it that way.
Hey, real quick, man, shout out to MUSC, man, for that super chat, man. Appreciate you for that, man. He said, X gonna give it to what? X will give it to you, man. Shout out to you for that super chat, man. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you for that. All right, we're gonna keep going with this for this interview.
Dave, obviously
press
it's going to be a
conference.
little bit before you guys are in pads and doing contact things. What can you learn about an offensive line this time of year and kind of how they're progressing, specifically with Iky?
Yeah. So communication, first and foremost, we got to talk. And it starts with the center, goes out to the guards, out to the tackles. The tackles have to talk to the tight ends with the different protections and runs. So it's communication first and foremost. If it's quiet, it's wrong. The guy should be chattering the whole time, making adjustments and things like that. And then on top of that, just the premium of the type of individual drill work that we get, footwork, hand placement, pad level, all of those things, working different types of combos. So there's really a lot to take away from. At this point in guys' careers, the padded practices are for the game conditioning. We're not worried about our guys being able to play in pads. They can all play tackle football now, so those, I just kind of remind our guys, we need to be able to practice in this mode with intentionality, where we can't say, well, now I'll turn it on now that we have pads. Guys, no, we have to be great with our technique, even while we don't have our pads on. I think that's kind of, hopefully that answers the question a little bit.
Sorry. The last one. With Iky, you have a young developing player who struggled last year and plays a position that is under a lot of scrutiny.
Yeah.
How do you kind of help?
It's a great system for tackles. We run the ball. We throw play action passes, which engages as a run first, gives them a little chance to get their hands on a guy and be physical. We run boots. Okay, our keeper game, where the line is really just selling a run the opposite way. And then in our pass game, the basis of it is to get the ball out quickly. When we do have to hold it, we'll try to help our tackles as much as possible when we can. Sometimes we can't. We got to call that player into protection at times, but it's a really friendly offense for tackles. We know when it becomes a passing game, the advantage is for the rushers. And that's where we at times, we ask the tackles to hold up here. But then there's also that it's the war of attrition, right? It's like both guys are starting to get a little bit tired, and so it evens the playing field out. But I think Iky has been doing a great job. What does he do best? He is a mauler, and we're going to run the ball. And I think when guys are able to just be aggressive and play to their nature, it gives them a lot of confidence in everything else that they do. So I'm excited about where he's at.
Boom, right there. All right, real quick. So listen, man. And real quick, Nick, what's up, man? How you doing, Nick?
What's good, Prime? How you doing, bro? How's the family?
Man, hey man, family's doing good, man. Family's doing wonderful, man. We had a great Memorial Day, man, and at the pool and everything else like that. But let me tell you, man, this what Dave Canales just said goes right to what I've been saying about the Carolina Panthers for the last year. Iky was not good in pass protection. We're going to do what Iky can do well, which is a mauler, which is going straight forward, not, rotating his hips to try to get that lateral movement to protect Bryce Young. Listen, man, that's the reason why we went up there and we got a tackle from Green Bay named Yosh that can play left and right tackle. Just in case that attrition starts to happen during the game, you can rotate these guys out. If it becomes a passing situation, you are not going to see Iky in the game like that. He just said it. And I'm glad he said it, because it's something that we've seen this whole year. Like, you don't just go from being able to protect Sam Darnold, when you know that they're running the ball 1,000 times, to now the next season you're pass protecting the majority of the freaking game, and you can't do it. When we was in run zone concepts, we did great. We normally ran off about 7+ yards in zone concept runs. When we ran straight up the middle and halfback dives, not too much. Our interior offensive line was horrible.
Yeah.
Huh, what'd you say, Nick?
That's why it's facts, Prime, and that's why you spend all that 150 million on Damian and Robert Hunt. You know what I mean? It's like, if we could run the ball effectively outside and inside, man. Yo,
Nick, what you say?
You can hear me now?
Now your phone's going in and out. What you say?
No, you can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. What's up?
Good. I remember those commercials.
Yeah, I remember those commercials.
I was gonna say, if we could run the ball effectively outside again this year, and the $150 million we invested on the inside, and now we're effective running halfback dives, trap concepts. It's only gonna be beneficial for the offense. That's it. It's only gonna be beneficial for Bryce too.
Yeah. Hey, Quan, I know you heard that too. Yeah, we're gonna be running play actions and boots and stuff. I mean, but you know what? But he did add in, we're going to run the ball a lot too. I mean, that's to be understood too. The Carolina Panthers did run a good bit of play action last year with Bryce Young up on the center. So I could only, imagine that that's something that they're going to actually increase this upcoming year anyway. So, yeah, you don't want him to really say it. And I don't know how much teams are really watching OTA practices from other teams, but, I would have liked him not to have said that much, you know what I mean? But I feel you on that, man. Canales going to sit all the teachers play. Yeah. Iky's strength is in the running. That's facts, D-Cash. That is it. Yeah, man. I don't know about this talk. I'll wait for the show. Sounds good until they get on the field. That's the real HH Entertainment facts. That's a fact, man. You always got to wait till they get on the field, but, we'll see. Marcos Cash, what's up, man? Blunt Sports, what's up, man? And that's why you don't trade Miles Sanders. Ooh. Well, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I think you're absolutely right, because old boy ain't going to be ready for week 1. I'm going to tell you that right now. He is not going to be ready, man. So, I mean, what was his injury, though, Nick? What was his injury?
He tore his ACL, but he had surgery,
right,
I think, in November. I think he had surgery in November, so that would be 10 months off. I mean, it all depends on him at the end of the day. It's a mental thing, too, Prime, as you probably know. Like, people get it twisted, like an injury's an injury, but it's the mental aspect. Like, I remember watching the Steve Smith, The Football Life, when he was talking about when he tore his Achilles. He said the mental aspect of coming back was even harder than the physical. You know what I mean? That takes a toll on you as well.
I'm trying to look up the recovery time, and I know this may be.
It's usually like nine months to a year for a torn ACL. If he has surgery
Yeah.
in November, that's 10 months.
Yeah, it's the average
Season
recovery
starts.
time of ACL is 6 to 9 months, but it can vary
9
between.
months.
Yes, it's 6 to 9 months, but it can depend on the severity of the injury and the patient's activity level. We know he's pretty active, so we can kind of go towards the lesser of that, maybe 6 to
But then
7, maybe 8 months.
You also got to factor in who his owner is, David Tepper. I'm pretty sure David Tepper has got a line on the best doctors in the country. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or 9 months would be August. I'm sorry, 9 months would be August. A month out
9
before
months.
the season. So basically
Yeah.
preseason.
Yeah.
9 months from surgery.
9 months from surgery would be that, and I'm still. I mean, for me, that's still on the high end spectrum, but that's still in a case of looking at recovery. That still is the actual maximum, but you're still in recovery mode. So I would actually wait about another 4 games before I allow him to kind of really get like fully active in a, I'll say 50% snap type situation. Maybe sprinkle him in here and there. Second game, third game, fourth game, kind of get him out there. Fifth game, let him roll if he can roll. But I think you hold him back because you do have Miles Sanders, you do have Chuba Hubbard, you do have Raheem Blackshear, you got someone that can run. You got Penny as well. You got a Mr. Marset that can run your jet sweeps. So
Prime. The more I think about it, that Rashawn Penny signing, it does kind of signal to me that Jonathan Brooks might start the season on the what's the pup list, right?
The pup list, yeah, absolutely.
List, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he gets off, that's when you cut Penny. You know what I mean? Because you're not gonna have 5 running backs. You know what I mean? And then you're probably gonna keep Blackshear for return ability for the kickoff return and specialty situations. I like Blackshear on third down. I'd rather have him on 3rd and 8 on the field than Miles Sanders. I'd rather have Blackshear on the field on 3rd and 8.
Yeah. Hey, Jay Balmer, listen, I know you probably heard 69, but I did say 629. I probably just didn't say it because I'm from the South. So you probably heard the 629 jumbled together as one word. But I did read 629. So yeah, it's not 69 months, it's 629 months, just like you said. All right, let's yeah, I mean it's yeah, that's all it is.
and what we're going to be doing this year.
I bet. So let me see here. I don't know if the other Panthers have.
What about David Newton with Josie Jewell? Did you see that clown stuff?
I saw that.
He trying to get homie suspended. What's the matter with you?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Yeah, but you know what, Nick? You already put him on game with him. All right, cool. Let me Dcash. What Dcash says he got to hit that pup list for 8 games for me. For me to be good running backs 8 weeks while rushing. Yeah. I mean, 8 weeks will probably be like the max that I would probably feel cool with, because if we have momentum going, listen, it's a 2nd round pick running back, right? It's no need to rush him. It's no need to rush him.
Like, damn, that 8 week, it's like week 10 we go to Germany. Why do you want to activate him? Then he plays a game or two, and now he gotta go on that flight. Because listen, I'm gonna let y'all know, like this athlete shit with the flying overseas, bro. That the like what it does to your body, because the levels, the oxygen, you're cut off on oxygen, and being an athlete, you're gonna dehydrate faster on an airplane.
Well, I don't know how true that is.
Yes, it is, bro. Yes, it is. Pat McAfee. I heard Pat McAfee say it. When he said the Colts had to go to England for the game, he was like, "Bro, we were dying on the plane." He was like, half of us because we were, their muscles were tightening up and shit like that, and catching Charlie horses.
Well, I don't know how true that may be, because I believe that all planes are pressurized to the capacity that you feel like you're actually still on the ground. So I don't know how true, that may be, but. I mean, heck, that's why you get there early. Yeah. I mean, he probably did say that, but I'm just saying, like, I like Pat McAfee played. When was his last time he played? Like 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah. So I mean, I believe technology has came a long way, and I think these teams, get there early enough so that they can adjust to, that type of travel. I would hate for a team to fly in the night before or the day the day before and start getting ready. So they should be good with that. We're going to watch this Josie Jewell one next, because this is one of my favorite players on the Carolina Panthers. He said, if you are good enough at running, then it don't matter how much general info the coach throws out. It's still open. It's still up to the opposing D to try to stop it. Yeah, you're right. If the O-line is trucking guys, they run the doggone ball. That's a fact, man. That's a fact.
Listen, there's a method to Dave Canales' madness. I'm not questioning this man. Unless
Hey, Nick, your audio is going in and out, my brother. Say what you said over again. Your audio is going in and out. All right, Nick, you there? All right, Nick, I'm gonna put you in the backstage just for right now, my brother. All right, cool. All right, good. Hey, Alonzo, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, Alonzo. I appreciate it. All right, guys, we're getting ready to go to this Josie Jewell press conference right now. All right, here we go. Let's load this up. Josie Jewell, let's get started.
Veteran, I'd be curious just to hear your thoughts and take on the NFLPA proposal to do away with OTAs and have the longer ramp up potentially to training.
Yeah, I was just talking to some people about that. I have my preferences on that. I don't think that's particularly my preference. It makes the season that much longer, putting another month ahead of it. If we could break it up maybe a little bit better, we could maybe work with something like that. But we'll see what goes on with that and how much it progresses.
They also talked about maybe going to 18 games at some point in the future. Would you be in favor of an 18-game schedule and having a Super Bowl on President's Day?
Another game equals more money? Yeah, sure, let's do it. All depends. We'll see how that goes too.
You talked about lengthening the season, not with the 18th game, but with this, if you're starting camp in June. Did you get the sense that a lot of veterans kind of feel like you do?
Oh yeah, I've talked to some of them. I know a couple weeks ago we had a little conversation with about 10 of us guys, and we had talked about it and just some better ways to go about it or different ways to go about it, and what people liked over that certain one that they talked about doing that in June or July. But just breaking it up a little bit gives everybody an opportunity to enjoy a little bit of July and most of June, and that's when people are doing a lot of fun family things. So we'll see where that goes and how it progresses here within the next couple of weeks.
What's your thoughts on the defense so far and the way it's coming together?
Yeah, I loved it, man. Coming back to this type of defense with Coach E and Pete and some other guys, it's been awesome. Really, this last couple of weeks have been great to get to know the guys, feel each other out a little bit, communicate, and you really just be able to move and understand where people are going to be. So it's been very valuable for us.
Trevor Wallace kind of developed a reputation as being a bruiser in college. What have you seen from him so far? And I know y'all can't go full speed yet, but what has he kind of shown you?
Yeah, well, I'm guessing that's probably going to happen again here in the next couple of weeks, or probably actually in July, when we start training camp and stuff like that. Smart kid, understands ball, and I'm excited to see what he can do this year. But he's impressed people so far.
We talk a lot about whenever somebody joins, he has familiarity with this coaching staff. How much does that matter when you're coming into a new organization, when you have that familiarity, you're able to kind of hit the ground running?
Yeah, I mean, I'm already coming to a bunch of new things. New players to play with, new people upstairs. So to have the familiarity with some of the coaching staff is amazing for me. And picking up the old lingo that we used to have in Denver is big, and it just gives me a step up from where I'd be without those coaching staffs that I got coaching staff that I hadn't been with. So for me, the familiarity is big.
Like working with a guy like Jack Johnson, how can you get involved with
been awesome. Yeah, you can definitely tell he's a vet. Understands ball. Great to talk to out on the field and on the sidelines. Fixing things. Maybe the play prior, maybe we didn't do something perfect, and we're going to fix on the sideline right away. And maybe if you're with a younger guy, maybe that doesn't happen as often or happen as quick. And just fixing the problems, they occur at a faster pace with a vet like him. So it's been fun to communicate with him, talk different defenses, different lingos, and understand ball.
Your impressions of Bryce Young so far?
Good. I've enjoyed going against him these last couple of days here. Excited where we can bring this team, this year.
All right, my bad, man. I was sitting here talking on mute. Yo, Fade now, real quick to answer your question, man. You said if the Panthers are actually in the season at 10-7 with a top 3 rushing attack, but 20th ranked passing, bro, I wouldn't care if they're ranked 20th passing, man. I wouldn't care at all. They finished the season at 10-7. Like, I can care less what their rate, man. Passing, that don't mean nothing to me at all, man. And it shows that Bryce Young is going to do exactly what I kind of deemed in a prior live, that he's going to be an elite game manager. I know that term ruffled a lot of feathers, but it really is the truth in my thought process on how Dave Canales is going to move this Carolina Panthers team forward. Not a lot of pass attempts, but allowing your star players to do what they're going to do. I see a lot of tight end situations that's going to happen. With the block release type situation, tight end crossing routes, a lot of runs. So if Bryce Young doesn't throw but for 200 yards a game, and we're running the ball like crazy, but we're winning, bro, I can care less, man. I'll be honest with you. I'll be totally honest with you.
When do you know how good an offense can be when you're going against them? Is that a training camp thing specifically? Are there signs that you can see now?
Yeah, there's a little bit of signs here and there, how fast they get the ball out, what kind of stuff they're running. But most of it's going to be in training camp, when you're actually hitting, people are pushing each other around and getting a little more physical and stuff like that. So we'll probably see more of that in training camp. But you can see, some of the starting part of it right now.
How tight end friendly is this offense from what you've seen?
That seems pretty. I mean, with all their boots and different actions, they can definitely make the tight end open and prioritize them. So it'll be interesting where that goes for us.
And how have you seen that maybe helping Bryce?
Yeah, I mean, there's it gives them the option of those short area throws. I won't talk too much on offense and some on the defense side of the ball, but they've been doing a great job so far, and Bryce holds a good presence in there, so it's fun to be watching him.
Came out today that you guys are going to do joint practices with the Jets before that second preseason game. Do you like how those break up camp, or do you not have a strong?
No, I like them. Yeah, it's nice to get some fresh bodies in there, some different guys, some different offenses to go against. It'll test you, and it's good to get to know some different offenses, like I'm saying, and you just kind of feel more comfortable with doing that than when you move into week 1 of the regular season. So I enjoy them. I think they're very valuable.
Would you even be tested by a guy like Rodgers in a practice setting?
Right. I mean, because especially Bryce will probably get used to us with how we play our defense, and it'll be nice to see a different quarterback that maybe doesn't have the same reactions or same maybe he looks off more, looks off less, and just to be able to compare ourselves to him and get some different looks.
Hey, real quick, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Josie Jewell coming to the Carolina Panthers is probably one of the biggest things that I enjoyed this offseason. He brings a level of competitiveness that we haven't had at the linebacker position. And when we got him, because he is from Denver, so he's He's a Evero, enthusiast. You know what I mean? He's an Evero guy. So, having him come onto the team with the type of tenacity that he has, the ball hawking skills that he has, how he attacks, the line of scrimmage, it's amazing. And it's actually good that he's going to be going up against Aaron Rodgers, who is notably one of the best quarterbacks right now in the NFL, even coming off of a injury the year prior. I think this is going to be a good test for our team again. A well-coached team, in my opinion. Hopefully better coached team that can go up against Aaron Rodgers, Jets team in training camp. So I'm excited about it. Hopefully training camp is going to be in Charlotte, and we'll have the amount of spaces that we need. If you are going to be at training camp, please make sure you get there early. Evan Ross, I appreciate you, man, for that comment, man. I appreciate it, man. I'm trying to do a good job, man. I really am, man. Dead Rabbit, what you mean by this, man? You say you want to go band for band? What you mean by that? What you mean, man? You can always drop a band right here in the super chat. And guys, if you are enjoying the content, you can support the channel. I am an independent media outlet for the Carolina Panthers. I have no sponsorships, so I do rely on you guys. So if you are enjoying the content, man, and you want to support the channel and what we're doing here at Panthers Prime Podcast, you can leave a super chat, super sticker. The Cash App and the Venmo is in the ticker as well. And we're going to keep rolling. Nick said that he is actually at driving, so we'll come back to Nick a little bit later.
It's kind of off the wall, but is there anything you like to do during the off season that your contract won't allow you to do?
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at him. Look at him. It's crazy.
Don't get to do it because
I don't even know. I mean, what have you been? What is there that we can't do in our contract? I guess
I don't know what your contract says. I'm just curious. Maybe you like jumping out of airplanes or something.
No, not yet. We'll save that for maybe a couple years down the road. So for me, no, there's not anything. I don't think there's anything. Maybe I need to reread some language on that. I appreciate that. I'll go do that today. But to my knowledge, there's nothing.
Yeah, David Newton, man. Yeah. David Newton, the type of dude, man, that'll try to get you caught up in the things that he say, man. You got to watch it, David Newton, man. You guys got a whole bunch of David Newtons in your life. Watch out for him.
Oh, I don't know if is that against it. I don't know. I'll be asking my agent really soon here.
The basketball, some players.
I know some guys like to do that, but I'm sure it's probably not in their contract. Maybe it is. Probably get that X'd out. It is. So.
What have you thought of Charlotte so far? I mean, I'm assuming it's a relatively new place for you.
Yeah, I've been here one time prior, and that was in college. I love it. Awesome people, great food. I've already been gaining a little bit of weight, so I got to watch myself out on that one a little bit. But I've loved it. It's easy to get out of the city. The city's not too big. I'm an outdoorsy guy, so definitely enjoyed this part and excited to see what the future holds and what other things I can enjoy here.
What's your go-to food place here so far?
Go-to food place. You put me on the spot on that one. Ask me in a couple of weeks, and I'll get you a good one. I don't know yet. I haven't indulged in all of them yet.
You played here in college? Was that a bowl game?
No, it was for the Charlotte touchdown club or something like that. It was an award ceremony.
All right, cool, man. So, self-explanatory. That's why I kind of let it just play out on his own. This guy's a veteran. He knows what he's doing, man. I love the fact that he, kind of alluded to the fact that Shaq Thompson is still there, and he has a voice in the Panthers locker room. But make no mistake about it. In the next year, Josie Jewell is still here, which I think he did sign a 2-year contract, if I'm not mistaken, which will mean that he is going to be here. Shaq Thompson won't be here, and we'll be moving forward with Josie as the middle linebacker, in my opinion, taking over Shaq Thompson's spot, and Trevin Wallace being that guy that's going to step in and really make some things happen. So, yeah, I'm excited about what the Panthers are doing. We're going to hit this last interview with Iky Ekwonu right now.
This is a system that's kind of well built for tackles in that specifically run the ball a lot. What have you thought about the fit for you and Taylor?
Yeah, I think it's been great. I think I think we're really playing to our strengths, which I'm excited for. And definitely excited to run the ball this year. That's one of my biggest strengths, obviously. So excited to showcase that every chance I get.
that in turn help the
Now hold on. Now I'm glad he said this, that this is that run blocking is his strength. To me, I don't like this only because to me he's one dimensional, and it's going to kind of tell the defense. Oh my goodness, I'm just thinking about this now. It's going to tell whichever opposing defense that we're going to be playing kind of what we're doing. Now, am I saying that Iky isn't at least decent in the pass protection? He's decent, but to sit Iky Ekwonu out there for an entire game and just ask him to pass protect, that's not his game. That's not his style. So I'm eager to see what they're going to do, when it comes down to Iky. They're going to have to come up with some type of camouflage, something, man. Probably put some dreads on Yosh or something like that, man, so that he can kind of blend in. But it's going to be a problem when it comes down to the pass protecting and the run blocking personnel grouping. So that's something I'm looking at kind of tightly right now.
the pass blocking when you kind of get a defense on their heels.
Yeah, I think it sets the defense a little bit. Anytime you can run the ball, kind of have free range when it comes to that call sheet. So I think that definitely establishing the run early is going to help us a lot this season.
Icky, last season was rough for many reasons. Particularly, I know that you had your own personal struggles. What are some of the things you've done in the off season to kind of strengthen those weaknesses or self-assess with weaknesses, whether it was mentally or physically?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things, I've been meeting with my coaching staff a little bit more closely. I feel like last year I didn't really take advantage of the resources that I had available to me. I feel like kind of just I guess riding the coattails of that rookie season a little bit. I feel like I was at a place where I just wasn't. So wasn't afraid this year to reach out, ask for some help, go over film with the guys. Some of the new guys we have in the building, and I think it's definitely helped me out.
Was that a lesson you needed to learn, so that you couldn't just ride off what you did your first year?
100%. I don't want to speak on last year too much, if I'm being honest, but obviously a very humbling experience. So kind of just take that knowledge I got, take that experience, and just grow from it. And one of the
Yeah, he don't want to talk about last year, right?
asking around and asking for help when I need it and using my resources.
Iky, what have been your impressions of Dave, and have there been any conversations that kind of stand out for you in your career so far?
Yeah, he's been great. He's been great. High energy guy, something that we all kind of just respond to, we all kind of love. And yeah, we really just appreciate, what he's been doing for us, building this team and everything like that. And, he's been very clear on the messages that he has for us. And I just feel like we're going in the right direction. So definitely excited to have him, in my corner.
What was that conversation like when he told you how much you wanted to run the ball and how that would play into your strengths?
Yeah, it felt good, just showing, just confidence that he had in me, telling me that early, and just kind of just set up the off-season for me, really just, just telling me things I got to focus on and make sure I can be the best player I can be. So definitely appreciate that conversation.
Does it feel like, I don't want to say new life, a new fresh start?
Yeah. I guess I could say that, fresh start, reset, obviously, making sure, we just learn from the experience that, we had last year and just grow from it. And, that's really our main focus.
The offensive line and fortifying it was obviously a off-season priority. Robert Hunt, Damian Lewis, how are things going? How's that chemistry going along the line?
Yeah, it's been great. They've been growing a lot. We've been growing together, just chemistry-wise. I feel like we're really just, bonding. And that's something you really just need as an offensive line, just making sure all together, all glued together. Those guys came into the room and immediately, we all loved them. We all fit in. So definitely excited to keep growing that relationship and excited, definitely excited to have those guys with me on the offensive line.
Speaking directly about Damian Lewis, the first time we met him, he has a thick New Orleans accent. He seems to have so much joy. What have you learned about him, maybe as a football player, but also as a person off the field?
Yeah, he's a little reserved at times, but, it was kind of fun getting him out of his shell a little bit. Yeah, just a great guy overall, family man, obviously. Yeah, just a great guy. Just excited to have him right next to me, and we're gonna keep working. So,
how'd you get him out of his shell?
Sure, just being around him. Being around the room. Only so often you can be reserved. With some of the guys we have in the O-line room. We're gonna get a laugh out of you one way or another. So, kind of working at that, and he fits right in. And it's been great seeing his personality shine a little bit.
Talking more with the coaches, as you said you're doing, Has that included film study of last year, or you not even wanted to look much at last year's tape?
It did. It included some film study from last year, just showing up some inconsistencies on that tape. I'm not going to get too much into it. Don't want to get too much away, but yeah, just really just that. Just looking at things I did good, things I did wrong, and really just making sure just working out the kinks.
Were there a couple things that jumped out where you were like, oh yeah, or either that the coach pointed out or that you saw on your own?
Yeah, there was. Like I said, I'm not going to say too much. But yeah, there was a couple things that looking back on it, when you look at the entire body of work that was last year, it was things that came up time and time again that I didn't fix as the season went on. So it's definitely a big priority for me.
How many games would you say y'all watched, or was it all kind of cut-ups?
It was cut-ups, so a variety of different games.
Is there a sense of relief knowing that, okay, I see what I did in that, and understanding that it's fixable?
Yeah, 100%, 100%. I never really felt like any issues that we had last year, me personally especially, but even as a team, were unfixable. It was never anything that went back to character or anything like that. It was always something that we were always just felt like we were just one player away from fixing. And so we're going to continue to have that mindset. Everything's fixable. Just as long as we have the honesty together, we have the rapport to be able to call it the guys on our team. I feel like we're going to go a long way.
Iky, there was some, rumors, I don't know, just outside world, that you might switch away from left tackle at some point last year when you were struggling some. Are you glad to have stayed at left tackle, kind of the preeminent position?
100%, 100%. Well, I always say, I'm a team player. I've been saying this, shoot, it was just the combine, it feels like a long time ago, and I always said I'm a team player, so I'm gonna do, what's necessary for the team to win. But I've always felt like I'm naturally a left tackle. I always felt great at left tackle, and I feel like I can play left tackle at a high level. So I'm gonna keep working at it.
Iky, your thoughts on the NFLPA proposal that would eliminate OTAs, but kind of a longer ramp up to training camp?
Yeah, it's kind of hard for me, honestly, just kind of being how young I am in this process to kind of have like a direct opinion on that right now. Something we talked about, had discussion about, kind of asking some of the guys around, because obviously a position I'm in is different from a position of a guy that, is maybe undrafted free agent, or a guy that, needs some of those OTA times to kind of, solidify themselves on the team. So that's a conversation I've had just around the locker room, a bunch of different players, a bunch of different backgrounds. But I don't have an answer for you right now, but something I've definitely thought about.
Not that you have vacation at the front of your mindset, but it would sort of alter everyone's normal time off in the summer.
Yeah.
Have y'all talked about that amongst yourselves?
Yeah, we have. I mean, the thing just goes back to, I guess, treating us like grown men, like we are. That's kind of where the proposal, my understanding of where it came from, giving guys all the time that they need to recover, regardless when they finish the season, just as much time as they need to kind of build their own program. And that's kind of goes back to guys having the trust and, the grown men that are in this league to kind of just program that for themselves. So, like I said, I'm still discussing things with people, but I can see both sides of it.
Hey, you mentioned you were young. You also mentioned that the combine feels like a long time ago. It feels like these have been a long 2 years for you. And I'm curious, kind of looking back with this, like you said, maybe a reset, just how have you been able to face the criticism, face the adjustments heading into year 3 based on what you've learned this past 2 years?
So I guess really just having some, great corner around me, great guys around me, great support staff around me. That includes my friends and my family as well. Obviously, it was a tough year last year. Struggled in a lot of aspects, and sometimes it's hard not to get down on yourself. But having some of those guys in your corner to always lift you up, show you that, that's not necessarily who you are. You might make a mistake, you might play bad, but that doesn't mean you're a bad player. So kind of having some of those guys to kind of just keep that going in my head, it helps a lot.
You had, maybe you always are like this, you had on long pants and a lot of layers on today. Is that, and a lot of the linemen don't, is that just the way you always do it, or is that something new?
Something I kind of started a little bit this offseason, kind of just getting used to the heat more and more, get a nice little sweat going. I don't know, not really too much thought to it, honestly. Just kind of just wanted to try it out, and I've been liking it so far.
It's not like for weight control or anything, it's just for the
yeah, really just sweat. I feel like I got a good workout in. And, when it starts getting hotter and hotter, I feel like I'm going to be ready for it.
Iky, this is a non-Panther sort of question, but there's a kid at your alma mater that's highly recruited.
Yeah, Big Dave.
You know about Dave Sanders? You know him at all?
Yeah, I actually got to meet with him going into his freshman year. So this is a couple of years ago now. He was damn near the same size, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, it's been real cool seeing his development over the years. Obviously they got a great program over there at Providence today, so definitely been fun to watch. Watch some guys ball out a little bit, and I got a chance to meet Big Dave's family too. Come from a great background. Just you can tell he loves ball. He got a great support staff with him. So wish him the best, and hope he goes to NC State. I don't know where we fall into his rankings right now, but I'm always pulling for him to go to NC State. But I'm sure whatever decision he makes is going to be best for him and his family. So big shout out to him.
Iky, Dave was saying earlier that it's important to go as full speed as you can right now, even without the pads on. How important is that? How much of a difference does that make as you get closer to the season?
Yeah, I think it's important to get some of those full speed reps. Obviously those are the reps that transition the most to the field. On the field, you're not going to be going half speed. So I think it's definitely an important message that he's giving to us to make sure to take advantage of all the reps we can.
All right, man. So that's the end of the press conferences for today. I do want to show one of the credentialed members of the media had some videos today. His name is Chris Jenkins, and if you guys haven't done so, make sure that you go over to Charlotte Vibe on YouTube and subscribe to their channel. Chris Jenkins is a credentialed member of the media, and he has some pretty decent I'm sorry if you guys hear noise in the background. I am getting some work done here in my apartment, so please forgive me if you guys do hear any noise back there right now. But yeah, let's pull that up. Nick, what's up, Nick? You there?
What up?
What's up, man? What you think about the press conferences, man?
Josie Jewell's interview stuck out the most with me, not just for the bad with Dave Newton, but just what he was saying. I don't think people really understand, like when a pretty good player comes back to a system that he's comfortable with, and a coach and multiple coaches that he's comfortable with, and him saying the word lingo, like, a lot of the stuff that these defensive linebackers that they do on the field, Josie's going to be the one out there making all the adjustments, not Shaq. I can damn near guarantee that. You know what I mean? Josie's going to be the one out there making all the signals, doing everything. You know what I mean? He's going to be the one making the pre-play adjustments. Guarantee you're going to see a lot of it. A lot of it.
Well, Nick, that goes.
He's such a smart player.
Exactly. And listen, that goes to what I said early on when we first got this guy. I said he's going to be Luke Kuechly-ish. And let me tell you, when I said that, people came after me like, nah, PPP.
Yeah, you're not saying he's going to be as good. He's going to show flashes of it. Like,
he's going to show flashes.
Like
Yeah. He's going to show flashes of what we're used to seeing at that linebacker position. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Over the past couple of years, after after Luke Kuechly and Thomas Davis left, we didn't have that same type of excitement and that same type of push at that linebacker position. So I'm excited about it. Then having Trevin Wallace come in, man. Listen, man, that dude is going to be a problem. Hey, Kobe, what's up, man? Nah, hey, you ain't missed nothing, man. We in here, man.
Hey, it's very key that our two middle linebackers are familiar with the system. That's very, you have two solid, regardless what you think of Shaq, Prime. I know you don't like Shaq, but I honestly think he's going to have a good bounce back year.
You think so?
I think so. He looks pretty good, dude.
I don't know, Nick.
He light as hell on his feet. You seen the video I sent you?
Yeah, I don't really trust him, man. I don't trust it, man. To be honest with you, Nick.
Oh.
So this is just a little bit of
Derek
video.
Brown looked bigger. I'll tell you that
he
much. He looked big, like a lot bigger.
Yeah, he did. Which is, he's getting after him now. Okay, I'm gonna play this real quick. This is something that Chris Jenkins was talking about today with Bryce Young and his footwork. And
oh, you saw that clip? I saw
that.
Yeah. Footwork look last year and this year. It's so much different. It's so much different.
Yeah, it is, man. And shout out to Chris Jenkins who said, I'm able to play his content here just as long as you guys, go show him some love on his channel. Make sure you go and subscribe to his channel, man, and show him some love. Help him get to 10,000 subs, man. And hopefully we may have something going on in the next couple of weeks where I could have Chris here on the platform, man, and kind of doing like a little back and forth with him, man. So let's get into it real quick.
All that good stuff. So please consider doing that. If you have already subscribed, hit that like button as it helps other Panther fans find out about us. So let's get into it. Bryce Young footwork, right? Here's why I took this video close up, right? So people can see, because a lot of people ask me about that. So I'm going to take myself off here. Again, don't mind if you guys use my videos. Just as I said, if you do, please give me credit again so we can grow
looking like a real quarterback now.
Access to players and coaches, right? Independent media, really supported by you guys. So here we go, Bryce Young out here, and this is something that I hadn't seen before. So with previous coaches, you see the defensive backs working on just catching loose balls, linebackers catching loose balls. You might see it a little bit on the left-hand part of the screen as well. Some linemen doing it.
All right, so real quick, so I want to talk. Hold on, guys. Yes, sir. I don't have any. Okay. All right, so I'm sorry, I'm talking to one of the guys here working on the unit here. Hey, young shooter, what's up, man?
What up, PPP and Nick the Slick?
Man.
What's good? What's good, young OG? What's good with y'all nice gentlemen on this fine Wednesday? Hey, I know y'all. Hey, PPP, you can see Bryce looking good out there.
You're looking real good out there, man. You're looking real good, man.
Hey, I think he's gonna surprise some people. Might throw, you feel me, 3,700 yards.
Yeah.
God
He
willingly.
might.
Lord willingly. Hey, you see that arm? Hey, I seen his arm when he was throwing, much bigger.
Yeah. He's looking pretty good, man. I'm excited about what the Panthers are doing, man. His footwork has gotten better. What's up, man?
Can I have a moment real quick?
Hold on, real quick. Can y'all hear that noise in the background?
Yeah. Sound like
crazy.
A power saw.
Yeah, it is, man. It's crazy, yo.
Hey, shooter. Well, hold on. Is it better, or is it? Hey.
Nah. It's me. They doing work here in my apartment, man. I wish they would have came earlier to do this. So yeah.
Geo, dude. Nick. Geo, dude. Yo, Prime, did you ever watch that Real G episode?
Nah, I did. I haven't.
Belly laugh, bro, like a real belly laugh.
I got you. I got you.
That shit might have been one of the funniest things ever that night. My stomach was hurting, laughing so hard, man. Hey, man, but you know what's crazy? Bryce's footwork, it do look different. And listen, we just gotta hope and pray, fellas. That's all. We just gotta hope and pray. Take it. What Hulk Hogan say? Take your vitamins, say your prayers.
Yeah.
And hope it just work out for the best.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I like the fact that now Bryce Young isn't doing that little 1-2 step drop back. It was looking real crazy, real wild, man. Last year, he actually, to me, looks like a Russell Wilson, or even his drop back is looking more like what's the dude name from the Saints, Drew Brees, even in a sense now. Real quick drop back, get the ball out, boom. It's looking better now, in my opinion.
Yo, what, Prime? You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What I was saying before my phone cut out while I was driving. I have no reason to doubt Dave Canales. I think there's a method to his madness. Like he didn't rush into this league. Like not like it didn't happen so fast for him like it did Sean McVay and Kyle Shanahan, where they were head coaches. Sean McVay became a head coach when he was 32. Kyle Shanahan, you know what I mean? He paid his dues. He was under Pete Carroll. Not just, and we're talking Pete Carroll. If you're talking NFL and college, he has the credentials to be considered the greatest football coach if you're counting NFL and college. He has one of the best resumes, bro, if you're counting both. So he was under him for what? 9? How many years? Regardless, it was a long time.
I think it was 19 years. Yeah, man, it was a long time.
It was a long time, and he was there for the ring. He was there when they won the ring, so he knows what it takes. He knows what a Super Bowl winning team looks like. He knows what a Super Bowl team acts like, how they present themselves. Like, he knows. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We just gonna have to wait and see. You feel me? We just gonna have to wait and see. Lord willingly. You're gonna
Yeah,
keep
no.
hearing me saying that. Lord willingly.
Yeah, man, I'm pretty sure that we're going to see a different Bryce Young this year, man. A Bryce Young that's actually being coached by a head coach that actually sees potential in him. You know what I mean? So
I mean,
I'm
shit. He got the job because of it, right, Prime?
yeah,
He's
yeah,
the one
yeah,
who
yeah.
told Tepper, I'm the one who can make him your man. I'm the one who could do that. So he better come through because, Tepper is showing, if we stink, we go 2-15 again. Who says he doesn't fire? Who says he doesn't fire Canales and get rid of Bryce? He's just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna start all over now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think he's going to do something like that. That would be wild if he did.
I'm telling you, it wouldn't surprise me, bro. If we go
Yeah.
2-15
he
and Bryce
couldn't do
looks
that.
bad, he might just cut Canales and be like, yo, I gotta try again.
Yeah, nah, I don't think he. Oh, let me go back. Look at Bryce Young's arm when he lifts his arm up. Hold on.
Nah, he's definitely bigger, bro. I said that when
He's definitely bigger. Definitely
I said
bigger.
it when I first shout out Unc. He was on his chill and he pulled up the presser, and I said that was the first thing I said to Unc. I was like, "Yo, Unc, he don't look like he gained 10 pounds," and Unc was like, "Yeah." We both looked at it. We were like, "Yo, he looks bigger." And naturally, bro, the kid is 22 years old. He's growing into his grown man body. He followed a whole workout regimen for a year now. He's 21 going on 22. Like, he's starting to come into his grown man adult body. So he's just naturally going to get bigger.
Look at Bryce Young.
He's more quick than fast. You know what I mean? Like what Canales says about the burst. Like 5-10 yards. He could skirt away real quick, you know what I mean? He's not gonna burn people down the field, but he's quick enough.
Listen, man, this is what you want to see out of your leader, man. This is what you want to see out of your leader, man. Look at the hustle, man. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm not trying to just point out little small stuff and praise it, but this is what you want to see, man. You want to see him hustling like this. You want to see him work on his footwork and get those intangibles, down pat, man. That makes quarterbacks in this league have a quarterback job for a long time. All right, so
He said Cody leaning into his heel turn.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, Nick, what you think about the Panthers hosting the Jets again for training camp?
No, man, I don't like it.
Why you don't like it?
Because
I love it. I love it.
I don't like it. It's like that's how you started last year, and it was bad vibes.
Put him up against A-Rod, man. Put him up against A-Rod. I don't care. Let him show something. Hey, let him see what Sauce Gardner do to him. I want to see something.
I don't know. I'm type superstitious.
I want to see Bryce dissect the Jets, bro.
He got the footwork from behind. Great pass to Adam Thielen.
If we're gonna be, what I'm about to say, and no one does it. I don't know why. You gotta mix in more no huddle offenses. You got to mix that in. Like, run no huddle offense midway through the second quarter. You're going to throw a defense completely off, bro.
Hey, watching his dropbacks right now, this is what I like, because now he's always in the throwing motion right now, or at least the throwing stance. Like him backing up and standing like how he was standing last year. And I'll show, I mean, you guys know, but I'll show some videos from last year on it. But just right there, how he's already in the throwing motion. All he got to do is get his pointer foot or his left foot pointed to where he wants to throw the ball at, and that's it. Like it's no extra wasted movement now going into, his throwing motion, which is good, man. I like this a lot. He's already in the position. All he got to do is get the pointer foot pointed to where he wants the ball to go at. There's no more adjusting into it. That's what you want to see, man. So as far as this right here, Canales is spot on about what he's doing, man. Yeah, he's spot on. I'm sorry. Hey, Kobe, young shooter, what you think about the Jets playing us, man, training camp?
Man, I think I love it because I want to see Bryce against as much competition as possible.
That's a fact.
I know him versus that Jets secondary with Sauce Gardner, and him comparing him to A-Rod. See how they throw beside each other or against each other.
I can see it now. There's gonna be a clip of Deontay Johnson cooking Sauce Gardner on the route. Watch. He's gonna
Hey
cook
man,
sauce on one route. You're gonna see. There's gonna be a clip.
hey
I'm telling you right
they
now.
ain't
Mark
gonna
it down
like.
now.
Hey,
Mark it down. He
hey,
gonna cook
PPP,
him.
they don't like this turn I'm making with Bryce Young. They think I'm trolling and all this other shit. It's kind of making me mad, PPP, because I'm being positive for my QB that's supposed to be our franchise QB. So I'm trying to be positive. They say I'm
Right.
trolling and shit. They trying to take my wrench and shit. That's crazy, PPP. But hey, guess what? It's all good because I know, man.
I
Bryce
got my wrench
Bryce
taken. I
Bryce
still
got
ain't
it,
get that
man.
shit back. That's crazy, Unc. Damn, Unc.
Hey, look, man. We here with Bryce. Hey, if he go down, we all go down. So fuck it. I'm
That's
with him.
right. That's right. He go down, we all go down, man. I mean, that's
Nah, fuck that.
so,
He stink. He out of here. I don't gotta
Yeah,
go
but
down there.
hey, but look, Nick. After we get him out of here, then we got a new person to stick beside. But we just
Nah,
can't abandon the little nigga, man.
nah. Even
Or they,
even if we
bro,
even if we stink this year, I don't even say we draft a quarterback.
Nick. Do you realize Bryce Young is dividing the fan base?
Low key, low key. I mean,
Not
this.
high key. It's
I
pick
just
a
feel like
side now. Every stream you go into is either you pro Bryce Young or you not Bryce or you not pro Bryce Young.
it's not fair to say that though. Shooter, in my opinion, off one
It,
season. We can't judge someone off one
yeah,
season.
and I agree with you.
We
We
can't.
can't
I
judge
mean,
that man
granted,
after one season.
off his rookie season, you know what I mean. Let's see how he look after his second season. That's
yeah,
the way I
yeah.
look at it. You got to give him some stability. Like, you know what I mean? That's a lot for a rookie to come into a situation where off rip the coach didn't want you. Then he's the play caller. Then it switches to Thomas Brown. Then it goes back to the guy that didn't want you. Then it goes back to Thomas Brown. Then he gets fired. You know what I mean? That's a lot for. I'm not trying to build excuses, but I'm just trying to paint the whole picture. You know, what Prime said, I'm trying to put the paint where it ain't. You know what I
Trying to put
mean?
the paint where it ain't, baby. That's it.
I mean,
Hey, shout out to
he
Alda
needs some
Sailor and
stability.
shout out to Alda Sailor, man, and Big Tight for coming on stage, man. Fellas, how y'all feel, man? What y'all think about what y'all saw, man? Big Tight.
Shit for
Al,
me,
what's up?
man. What's going on with your PPP?
Chilling, man. Chilling,
Can you
man.
hear
Just
me?
trying to put the paint where it ain't. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you.
Okay. You know me, man. I'm just 50-50, man. I'm 50-50 with it. I'm kind of like wait and see. Cause last year hurt me so bad, man. I'm just I'm just wait and see, man. But I'm hoping that he do better, man. Cause like I said, at the end of the day, I want to win. I'm a Panther fan. So I'm just 50-50, man. I'm just waiting to see. That's all, man.
We ain't been to the playoffs in what, 7 years?
It's been 7 years, man. It's been 7 years.
years.
Yeah,
Damn.
big Tight. Did you see the footwork practice just now with Bryce Young? What you think?
Oh, it's looking better, man. Cause
It's looking
remember
good. It's looking good.
it's looking better. I mean, it is. It ain't. Contact. Of course, you can't hit the quarterback anywhere in practice, but it's looking better than last year. I will say that. Even though he's not going against nothing, but as far as his step back, stepping into his throws, it's looking like he worked on it.
Yeah.
So this my
Absolutely.
thing. Prime, and I'm gonna keep bringing it up until the season starts. Yeah, you could change the footwork, but North Turner came in 2017, 2018,
Talk
changed up
about it.
Cam's footwork. You know what I mean? And then early on in the season, North Turner said how Cam was reverting back to his old mechanics. The second pressure got in his face. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I mean?
remember that.
It's gonna be different now when there's defense. Is he gonna stick to those same mechanics, or is he just gonna rush back and just be like, oh shit, I gotta throw it, and then go back to the
Right.
old bad mechanics? That's where
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna go straight back. He's gonna go straight back to what he always did in his
it's gonna
youth.
be a
He's gonna fucking
conflict.
try to roll out. He's gonna get hot dunk from the back. He's not athletic enough. He's not physically capable to play in the NFL. I mean, and that's just my opinion. And I mean, I watched every single minute last year. Every single minute. I mean, every single minute. Maybe missed two, taking a piss. You know what I'm saying? But like, he's always going to revert back to this. And there's no way, I don't give a fuck what you do. Like you said, Nick, he's always going to revert back to a certain point to what he knows. And what he knows is trying to scramble, but he's not physical enough to scramble outside the pocket, the passing pocket. He can't scramble outside the passing pocket. He can't do it. And so, I mean, I, I, my early prediction for this season was like 8 and 9. And now the more that I listen to you, PPP, and everybody else, man, I think it's gonna be like 6-10 or some shit, dude. I don't know.
Damn, how you go down?
We have such a
Yeah, I went
it's such a
backwards.
light
Yeah, I went
schedule,
backwards,
bro.
bro. I went
But
backwards, bro.
why? But why,
Like,
Al? Let me ask you. Why. Look at like we have an elite defensive coordinator playing against a lot of suspect quarterbacks. We only play two
rookie
elite quarter.
quarterbacks, you know,
We
Nick. That's
play.
the
We
only
play.
reason I went.
But
Only reason I
that's
went
what I'm
8-9
saying.
was because
We're playing
it's
probably
because we
Bo
played
Nix.
4 rookie quarterbacks.
Yeah. So hear me out, right?
Only reason I went 8-9 was because we played 4 rookie quarterbacks, Nick.
Listen, we gotta play.
That's the only reason.
We gotta play Bo Nix, Jaden Daniels, Aiden O'Connell, Daniel
Drake May.
Jones. You know what I mean? That's 4 suspect quarterbacks that are going to be mad. They're going to be stressed going against our defense in the Gyro Evero. Stressed.
I'm gonna take our defense against all of them, man.
Oh, them dudes, facts. All day.
I'm taking our defense against all of them. Like I said last year,
all day, and then New Orleans is 2 games that are definitely winnable. So there's 6
You know
that
what I
are.
mean,
You know
bro?
what I mean?
We ain't gonna beat New
We got
Orleans,
the
bro. Let's
Chargers
be honest. We're not gonna beat
We
New
don't know how
Orleans,
they're
bro.
going
We're
to
not
look
gonna beat New
early
Orleans. We're
on.
not gonna beat Atlanta. We gotta be honest with ourselves, dude. We're not gonna beat New Orleans. We're not gonna beat Atlanta.
We're not going to beat New Orleans. Why? I mean, Atlanta.
Fuck no.
Okay,
Hell
I'll give
no.
you. We could
Hell
listen.
no.
I hate having to say it. It's a possibility we could get swept by Atlanta, but I also think we could sweep New Orleans. New Orleans is a year older on defense. They literally made no pickups. Demario Davis is a year older. Cam Jordan's a year older. Honey Badger's a year older. Marshawn Lattimore's a year older. Don't even want to be there. You know what I mean?
Did
The
we beat New
offense
Orleans
is
last year?
musty ass Derek Carr.
Hold on. I got a question. Did we beat New Orleans last year?
No, we didn't.
Is Jesse Bates still playing
Jesse
center
Bates is on
field?
Atlanta. He's on
Is
Atlanta.
Jesse Bates still playing center field?
He's on Atlanta, Al. He's not on New Orleans.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, but still.
Yeah, I didn't know what Al was trying to go at with that.
Hey, y'all don't start that today, but y'all be going.
Yeah, they don't got Jesse Bates. They got Tyron. They got old
Yeah,
ass
Tyron.
Honey Badger, old ass.
But they beat us twice, though. Last year, though, right?
Yeah,
yo, Al. But let me tell you, the quality of the win was not respectable to what you would surmise that this team was just that bad. Hold on, Al, don't cut me off. I'm talking. So that second game, week 2, that game was close all the way up into the 4th quarter. Likewise with the last game that we played in that 3-week stretch, like that game was close.
If Bryce
we couldn't do it.
I got a question.
If Bryce doesn't get strip sacked on that drive, we'll probably win that game, bro.
What was the quality of the loss? What was the quality of the loss to Green Bay Packers? What was the quality of the loss to the Green Bay
It don't matter.
Packers?
A lot. I ain't gonna sit here and be like, "Oh, the quality of a loss." You know, I'd rather talk about the quality of a win, which we only had 2.
Thank you.
We didn't even have no quality
loss.
wins last year.
It's a fucking loss. It's a fucking loss.
I'll tell you one thing.
I got
we're gonna find out where they at the first game. You know, that first game against New Orleans. We're gonna find out the first game. We're gonna find out where they at.
And even though I lost my $50 to Red betting on that, I'm glad our first game's a road game. I wanted it to be a road game again, and I'm glad it's a division game again.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a different outcome. We're gonna take that W against New Orleans, week 1.
We're gonna find out real quick against New Orleans how as far as our offense. We're gonna find out real quick what we want to know.
Do me a favor, Prime. Pull up New Orleans' depth chart. I really want to look at their offensive line.
Say
and everything.
less.
Yeah, let me look at that, bro. Let's look at that together.
One of their
hold on.
offensive
Did
linemen
Michael
retire.
Thomas resign? Is Michael Thomas still there, or did he leave? I'm pretty sure he left.
I don't know.
Pretty sure he left.
I know one of the guards on the offensive line retired
He might
or
still be a
something.
free agent. Yeah, Ramchek, and that was the reason why they had to draft an offensive lineman. So it's like you drafted an offensive lineman because the strength, your best offensive lineman, there's a question mark about him. So to me, that's almost like a wasted draft pick in a sense because Ramchek's not even that old. So they got Chris. Yeah, see, Michael Thomas isn't even there. Talise Fuago, okay. Cesar Ruiz is solid. All right, that's a pretty solid offensive line. I'm not even going to hold you. Especially if Ramchek plays. That's a pretty solid offensive line.
Our Ramchek,
look at how old that defense is, bro. Like, come on. The best players are old guys.
I want to say, but they
I
still.
don't even know who are those D tackles. I've never
they,
even heard of them.
they still got a pretty good defense.
And if I
though.
never
That's why I
heard of
said
them, that
we're
means
gonna
they
find
ain't
out.
shit. Real shit.
They got
We're
a good
gonna find out
defense,
that
bro.
first game where our offense.
They're
is.
old, bro. All right, Pete Werner's nice.
Yeah,
and Paulson the Devil's nice.
They older, but they still good though. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Let's see. We'll see. DeMario Davis is what, 35? Cam Jordan's what, 36? Like, come on. Let's see. They've been healthy this whole time. They're gonna break down. New Orleans at some point, bro, for kicking the can with that cap situation the 10 years, they're gonna get bit in the ass one of the years. This is gonna be it. This is the year where they shit the bed and then they go into a complete rebuild because they have to, because their cap situation is that bad.
Yeah,
hey, real quick, man.
You're right
real
about
quick.
that. Go ahead, Pete.
I want to drop this bomb on this comment by Young Mello. Bryce came into a joke of an organization he was doomed from the start. Young Mello, that's the best comment I've ever seen you make, man. Shout out to you, man. That's a fact, man. That's a fact. And the quicker we all get to that point of understanding that aspect, then we can stop judging Bryce Young off of what he didn't do right, when it wasn't all his fault. When we can get this comment down into our system and understand that the Panthers' unsuccessful year was predicated on a bad organization, man.
Hey, and Young Mello's comment couldn't be more accurate. It's all up to I call them the triangle offense now. Dan Morgan, Dave Canales, Brent Tillis. That's the triangle offense to me. It's up to them to turn what we've been, this dumpster fire of a franchise for the last 4 or 5 years, and turn it around, bro. It's up to them. It's all on them.
Yeah, but I want to go back to what Al said about Bryce Young not being able to scramble out of the pocket. I'm about to pull up this. Let me see here if I can find it real quick. Hey, we're good. Hey, thank you so much.
PPP, I know what you're gonna look. I know what you're gonna look up. And he didn't scramble outside the pocket. He can't get outside the box. No, he make a juke in right here in front of motherfucker right here, and then run him straight. He can't scramble outside the pocket. You know that, bro. He can't scramble outside the pocket. He makes a juke. He makes one juke, one cut, and then goes straight up the field. Once the pocket breaks down, you know that.
Wait. Say that one more time, Al. I was talking to the to the guys that came here and did some work on my house. What you say now? What did you say?
He makes one cut upfield and he goes upfield. He doesn't scramble outside the pocket. He's not fast enough to skirt outside the pocket.
Al. Okay.
And for the way he wants to play, it's not conducive to winning right now. It's not. It's really not.
Al. So you're mad that he's not running laterally, but that he's running vertically up the field?
That's 3 runs. That's 3 runs. What are you talking about, BPP?
No.
That's 3 runs. No, that's 3
Hold
runs.
on.
Now you show me more. Now you show me more than 5 plays where he actually makes yardage on these plays, and then we can talk. Now you this is your show, your platform. Now you show me more than 5 plays where he's running up the field and making more than 5 plays. I'm making more than 5 to 10 yards. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you can't do it. And you can't do it. And you can't do it. And you can't do it.
I'll repeating something over and over again does not mean that you're right. So let's get that down fact right now. And I can prove that because I've seen Bryce Young have more than. Yes, I can. I've seen Bryce Young have more than 5 scrambles outside of the pocket. Yes, I have. I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you. Don't worry about that. I'll show it to you. We saw all of those on the All 22. If you go to Panthers Prime Podcast and click All 22 season 2023, you'll see all of them, and it's about 8 of them. If you go,
he had 2 or 3 against New Orleans alone, just against the Saints.
Exactly.
He had 2 or 3 alone just against.
Yeah. I know. Al don't watch film or probably don't remember this, but Bryce Young has had about 8 to 9 runs out of the pocket this year, and I might be missing a couple, but yeah, he has had those. So but listen,
change games. Did those change games?
No, sir. That wasn't your position. Your position was you didn't see him do that at all. And then you said that all he does is run up the middle of the line and he doesn't go out to the sideline. So I asked you, is it better for him to run one of those zone run out the pockets or run right up the middle vertically? You didn't answer that question. So you're arguing a point that makes no sense. The quickest way to get up the field is going straight. You're mad that he's not going outside of the tackles to make the run. That doesn't make any sense.
I'm mad because he's not a viable quarterback option for the NFL team.
No, sir.
That's what I'm mad about.
But that wasn't your argument, though. Your argument.
Well, that's what I'm standing on now, though. That's what I'm mad about. He's not a viable quarterback option for any NFL team.
Yeah,
that's what I'm mad about.
Yeah, that's just not true. Because he is the quarterback for the Carolina Panthers. So that statement is just not true. It just isn't. Well, that's cool. Yeah, well, that's cool. We'll wait till next season, Al. But Al, you can't.
It's not fair to judge any player off just their rookie season. You can't do that.
Exactly.
Just because the number one overall pick comes and struggles their first year doesn't mean they're just trash. You got to give them a year, maybe 2 or 3 after, depending on situations.
Yeah, and I know Al doesn't like that because he's been on record saying that he does not like Bryce Young emphatically. He can't stand him. So
no, I mean I didn't say it like that though, but I just said it like
Al, come on, you said it like that, Al. You said it like that.
I didn't say it like that. I didn't say it like that though, but I'm just saying like he's not a viable quarterback option for any NFL team. I just said that like 3-4 times. He's not a viable quarterback option for any NFL team.
Oh, my food. Like, yo, I'll be right back, son.
All right, man.
He's not good, bro. He's not good, bro.
Okay,
yeah, we're gonna find out for definite. We're gonna find out for definite this year because he got a better line. He got better weapons. They making stuff simple. They making stuff simple for him. So we most definitely gonna find out.
Making stuff simple, stupid for Bryce Young, which is important, which is what he needs, especially trying to get back into the swing of things as a number one quarterback, man. So
that's why he was coming out the huddle so late. Long ass plays they calling in the huddle.
Exactly, man.
By the time he get to the line of scrimmage, he got 10 seconds. He can't audible. You got to go with the play.
Got to go with the play, man. Got to go with the play. And listen. I'm not saying that happened on every single time. I'm not saying that, but for the majority of the time that Bryce Young was calling plays, I'm pretty sure that the play was a long, elaborate play or call sign.
That's what it was. That's what was taking him so long. Calling the play.
Why stretch zebra? Why stretch zebra? Whatever on 2. And Bryce probably walked to the huddle like, man, what we just called?
Man.
No, but they gave him he wristband. He didn't want to get a wristband.
Yeah,
he thought he was so smart. He didn't want to get a wristband. He said that. I mean, so
but why? But why didn't he want to get a wristband?
But he's the Steph Curry of the NFL. So he should be smart enough to be remembered why stretch zebra, X right, left 2. You know what I'm saying? He should be remembered that, right? If he's so smart.
Hey. Hold on. I'm about to pull your card, Al. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen a rookie's handbook or play? Have you seen a playbook, period? Have you ever seen one? Al. Oh, he dropped out. You see, you see, he dropped out. Yeah, I mean, listen.
He'll be back.
Yeah. If you ever see a playbook, first and foremost for a rookie, it's come on, man. Dan Orlovsky had a video on his Instagram page where he actually showed what a playbook looks like for a rookie coming in. And I mean, come on, man. Oh, here go Al right here. Yeah, here we go. Al, I thought you was running, Al. You hear me? Al playing. But Dan Orlovsky had a video where he showed a rookie handbook or
It's not
playbook.
breaking the pocket. That's not breaking the pocket at all.
Al, did you hear what I just asked you?
No, I missed it. That's how I dropped out. What was the question?
All right. I said, have you seen a playbook in the NFL? Yes or no?
Never seen an NFL playbook in my life. No.
Okay. All right. I'm glad you said that. So if you go on Dan Orlovsky's Instagram page, he actually had a video showing you what rookies have to look at or have to memorize from the time that they're drafted to the time that they actually start OTAs, going into training camp, preseason, and then ultimately into the first week of the season that they're drafted in. Bro, the book is so thick of all these plays that they have to memorize, all these calls, everything. One thing may have been called something like this while they was in college. Now it's called this. So that's memory and retention, my brother. So forgive Bryce Young that he didn't remember that Skip to Malou was a halfback dive, but it was called running man over at Alabama or whatever. I'm just saying stuff. You know what I mean? I'm just saying stuff.
Yeah, because in college they look to the sideline. They look to the sideline. They show them. They have a board up or a hand signal, and they run the play. They don't call.
Bro, I'll never forget one.
Hey, hold on, Nick. Let me get his brother a proper introduction. Shout out to my brother Red Swan.
Red.
What's good, everybody?
What up,
What's
Red?
up? What's up, Red? Talk to me, Red. What's up?
Man, I came in here to help put some of the paint where it ain't. That's all.
Man, you know I'm a painter now. I've been painting for a while, my brother.
I know you are.
Hey, Red.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, Red.
Yeah.
Hey, Red. Like at the pep rally when they call your name out and don't nobody really know you. You run out there.
Yeah. You're right. Oh man.
Oh boy,
I love it though. I love it, Red.
You be like a 19th grader. You don't want to run out there, boy.
You know what I'm saying? You know. You know that pain coming, man. I know that pain coming.
Hey, Red.
What we doing with these videos, PPP?
So Al came in with such velocity and vigor and just the unmitigated gall to tell me that Bryce Young that Bryce Young, the quarterback for the Carolina Panthers in his second year, had no plays or didn't when he did scramble out the pocket that he couldn't run for no more than 5 yards. And I don't think Brother Al has been watching film because we've seen a couple plays where Bryce Young did scramble and has made over 5 yards.
I give him what Nick says. I like what Nick says. He's quick. I don't see him as a fast player.
Yeah,
but he's quick. He's quick. He
5-10 yards, he could burst away type shit.
Yeah. He
ain't gonna beat no one down the field on a read option and get 40, 50 yards. You know what I mean?
Right.
He can get away for 5-10 yards and make a play and maybe throw it or get an extra 5-10 yards off of it. You know what I mean?
And honestly, I think that's what you want your quarterback doing.
To do anyways, right? We don't want to run 50 yards.
Yeah, you don't want your quarterback being a running back.
So if he's trying to scramble outside the pocket for 5 or 10 yards, Nick, what's going to happen?
Hold on.
I got this.
Answer the question. No, but answer the question.
If he
tries to scramble for 5 or 10 yards, if he rolls out the pocket for 5 or 10 yards, what's going to happen?
He did it already, though, Al.
And what happened? He got fucking sucked down by D tackle. D lineman. He gets sucked down by D tackle.
But he did it. So, Al, you answered a dumb question. He did it.
He hasn't done it, dude. He really hasn't done it, dude. No, he hasn't done it.
How do you have a conclusion? How do you have a conclusion about it if you say he's never done it? You done saw him did it. He done it.
Nah,
and it didn't go well. And it didn't go
so
well.
what?
And it didn't go well.
My
So
God,
what?
Al, can I speak some reason? Can I speak some reason and logic to you, Al? Now listen,
Go ahead, bro.
I'm a dirty bird in here, so I ain't got nothing good to say about none of the Panthers. But one thing that I will say that I didn't have a problem with Bryce Young's game in was getting out the pocket and knowing when to get down or get out of bounds. He seemed to be able to know how to do that at an NFL level already. It kind of, you know how they say, take what they give you? You know what I'm saying? I didn't see him out there like they were saying. You didn't see him out there trying to go for 40, like Jaden Daniels is advertised. If you look at his college highlights, that dude was scooting down the sideline, cutting between safeties and cornerbacks, trying to go 70 yards. Bryce didn't do that. He kind of, if he could get out of there and pick up 6 yards and get the first down and move the chains, that's what I saw him do, man. So ain't nothing wrong with giving him credit, Al. Where's due, man?
Nah,
That's not. I mean,
I just don't
you
like
can
him.
give him
Period.
credit for no reason. No, you can give him credit for no
Al,
reason.
if it's
Like, I
if
really
it's a
don't
first
like him.
down,
But like,
Al, if it's a first down, why not give him the credit for getting the first down, Al?
But he really got those this year, bro. How many times has he? I seen maybe fucking 4 runs he had for first down. Like
You said
that's what I'm telling you. Like
Al. Now that
that's what I'm
goes against
saying. That's what I'm telling you
that goes
guys.
against what
No,
you
no,
just said
no, no,
earlier,
no,
Al.
no, Sid.
No. You
No,
said that
no,
when
no,
he ran
no,
out the
Sid.
pocket. No, hey, listen. Now we ain't doing
I
that,
watched
goddamn.
I
No,
watched the games,
Al,
bro.
Al,
You
Al, we,
obviously
Al,
didn't
we,
watch. You didn't watch
Al,
games, bro. I mean,
Al, we ain't doing that. Now, I had to mute you. We ain't doing that. Al, you just sat here on this stage and told me that Bryce Young has not ran out of the pocket for no more than 5 to 10 yards. Yet you just said that you saw him 5 times run 5 to 10 yards. Which one is it? I'm tired of y'all talking in circles, man. Whenever it benefits your argument at the moment. Come on, man. You got to watch some film, man. You got to watch film, man. You just got to, man. You got to watch film, man, because arguments are all off. Red, what's up, man? Talk to me, Red.
Hey, I thought I could speak a little logic and reason to him, bro, but I don't, man. PPP, you know how Al is when he get on one, man.
I know how Al is. I know.
I mean,
I know how Al
come in
is.
here, like you say, he'll come in here with that vigor and that heat right there, and then later he'll be like, "You're right. You know what I'm saying? So that's just Al, man. That's just Al, bro.
Storm, you funny dude, man.
Nick, you know what it is.
You funny dude, man.
Hey, I'm telling you that. Hey, that candy bar thing the other night, but that just
please
boy, that was classic. That was classic.
Funny as hell.
Boy,
Oh
I
my
was
God, that
crying.
was classic.
Man, I was in tears, man.
I was too, y'all. Bro, I was too, man. I text Nick today to say that, man. I said, joking in the chat on Ups Live, I was like, Nick was like, "Where's Al? Y'all see Al?" I was like, man, his wife might have took his phone because the way he was showing up.
Man, that was too funny, man.
But I'm
thing was
saying,
too
like,
funny.
PPP, you're not showing me any plays where he's breaking pocket and scrambling and running around like he did in Alabama. He's not doing that in the NFL, bro. You're not showing me plays like that. You're showing me what are you showing me right now, dude?
One of his best touchdowns on the season was a play of him rolling out the pocket and throwing a pass on the run.
Yeah. I think that was in
the one on Green Bay.
Yeah, Green Bay was one.
Yeah.
You also had one against
What happened in that game? What happened in that game? What was the final score in that game?
We understand that, but the argument is
What's the final score in that game? No. The argument is, did you win or did you lose?
We lost that game, Al. We're just talking. We're talking about individually.
Right.
You're trying to divert the discussion. We're talking
about
throws.
I'm not trying to divert the discussion. No, you guys are trying. You guys are trying to
switch up the topic.
circumvent my argument.
But did we win? No, that wasn't the topic. The topic was him rolling out and completing throws. Now you switching it to
you can be happy with this trash ass quarterback. You guys can be happy with this trash ass quarterback. All right, but I won't be. I never will be.
Well,
outta
Al, we
here.
know that. We know that, Al. I mean, it ain't like it's like something that we didn't know. We know you don't like the dude. You ain't gotta keep telling us that. We know you don't like him.
Not on
Al,
like
what's the
him, but
best candy
on
bar?
like
What's the
I can
best
get that
candy
off.
bar out there, Al? You never did tell us yesterday. What's the best candy bar, Al?
Yeah, I don't eat candy, bro.
Come on, man.
I don't
Al,
eat
don't
candy,
be
bro.
like that. Al, don't be like that, bro.
I'm
Come
dead ass.
on,
I don't eat
man.
candy. I don't eat candy. I haven't ate a candy bar in fucking like 10 years. I haven't ate a
Man,
candy
I
bar in
ain't
10
trying to
years.
trip, Al. I'm just saying, you ain't got to be like that,
I
bro,
haven't ate a
man.
candy
Come
bar
on
in
now,
10 years.
Al.
I
Come
ain't been a
on.
candy bar in 10 years. But for fucking for this dude to fucking for this dude to compare candy bars to murder, that's stupid. That's stupid. I know where he's going because I listened to it this morning. I wasn't
Did you,
wrong.
Al? You
I
got to
wasn't
admit, that
wrong.
shit was funny as
I
hell,
wasn't wrong at
man.
all.
Oh man.
It was funny, but I wasn't wrong at all. This nigga trying to compare candy bars to murder.
He's still
thinking,
saying it, Nick.
oh my,
Nick, he's still saying it. He's still
Hey,
saying
too
it, Nick.
funny, man.
that's what makes it
No,
funny.
but fuck, damn, Red, you fucking pulled it up out the fucking goddamn mud and shit. You pull it out of
No,
me, so I
I
gotta
didn't
fucking,
want you to take it all the way
I gotta
back
say
there. I was just
something.
asking you what's your favorite candy bar, man.
I don't eat candy. I don't eat candy. I'm a grown ass
Okay.
man. You gonna eat candy, bro?
What you call it?
I'm a grown ass man. I don't eat candy, bro.
I'll say I'm a grown ass man. I don't eat no candy.
I don't eat candy, bro.
All right, let's shift back into topic. Right?
Yeah. I was about to get y'all. I was about to get y'all back there. I ain't know what y'all
PPP
talking
say
about.
you ain't got to worry about that.
Oh yeah, I was gonna get y'all back there. I ain't know what y'all doing. Yeah. Hey, yo, real quick, I'm gonna show this again, man. It's Chris Jenkins from the Charlotte Vibe, man. I want to show Red. Look at Bryce Young's footwork, man. Look. Watch this. Look at how he's coming up out this joint, man. Oh, let me go back to the other one real quick. Let me go
I
on
saw
back.
it earlier when you were showing it. It's
You saw it
impressive.
earlier. It looks
It's
good, right?
impressive. Well, the reason why I didn't want to critique it and sound like I was hating on it is because I know you're not gonna do it, but man, I have seen some simply amazing footage from OTAs, man. So
From Atlanta.
yeah.
Hold on, Red.
So I
Did
ain't
I?
gonna hate on y'all.
Red,
I ain't gonna hate
Red,
on y'all.
Red. Did I not play Falcon stuff the last time we
You
was on
did.
live?
You did.
I did. Yeah.
You
Hey,
did. I was surprised you did. Yeah.
I'm a fair guy because guess what? I got to talk about the NFC South. So I'm gonna look at what you guys got going on.
Guess what, PvP? And I'm not
What
gonna
up?
spend a lot of time with this because I know you're finna show some video right here. But there was a quote, and I'm gonna see if I can find it. I'm gonna either post it in the messages after the live is over, or I'm gonna get your email and send it to you. I think I got it from when
Okay.
you hooked me and C Dougie up. But
Right.
I'm gonna try to I'm gonna send you the link or the email of the statements that was made. I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna quit hating on Kirk Cousins when you see what he had to say about John 3:16.
Okay.
You're gonna quit hating on Kirk Cousins.
Okay.
I ain't saying you're gonna be a fan of his, but I think you're gonna quit hating on him the way that you've been doing, people. When I saw it, I said, "Boy, I can't wait to send this to PPP."
So you think that a little Bible verse gonna stop me from feeling the way I feel?
Well, I think the Bible verse speaks to the man.
Yeah.
And when you see what a man's heart is and how he lives, yeah, you're gonna have a little perplex going on there to see how you feel about this guy, man.
Okay. Well, yeah. Shoot it to me. Hey, listen. I love the brethren. You know what I mean? I do.
Yeah.
I love the brethren, but the one thing that I ain't gonna do. Look at that ball. Look at that ball by Bryce. Look at that ball by
Pull up
Bryce.
for no dirty bird, huh?
No, I ain't doing
Hey,
that.
Red,
I ain't doing that.
we'll be sure to hit him. We'll be sure to hit him with the Holy Ghost with one of them sacks.
Oh no, you didn't.
When we get, we'll be sure to hit him with the Holy Ghost with one of them sacks.
Yeah, we gonna roll him up in the King James version of a sack. Yeah.
Slap
If thou
him
would,
on his head and get him.
If
Y'all
thou
quit
would
your
have
y'all
thrown it
quit.
earlier, thou would have not have gotten seconds.
Well, I guess turnabout is fair play, so we'll be sure to baptize young Bryce again this year with a little Jesse Bates.
Look at Bryce Young. Look at Bryce Young arm. Look at this. Look at his arm. Oh,
Yeah,
let
he
me get
like
a
he
good
been
shot.
working out, man. He like
He
he
been
been.
working out. Look at that. Look
I
at
hope he
that.
ain't on that juice, y'all. I hope he ain't on that juice.
On that Hulk
Boy,
Hogan juice, Red.
y'all mess around and lose him for 4 games. Y'all I hope he ain't
On
on
that
that
Hulk.
juice now.
Hey, listen.
He on that.
Would that be bad though? I mean, we got Andy Dalton. I mean, you
Yeah, the
know.
PPP, you wrong for that now.
I mean, we got
You
Andy.
wrong for
So if
that.
he on that juice, let him stay on that juice, man.
He on that Hulk Hogan.
Okay.
What's up, brother?
Let me tell you
Yeah, he
something,
on that.
brother.
Let me tell you something, brother. Yeah, he on that, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm excited about what the Panthers are doing, man. I love everything that I heard today, and I know some people don't like press conferences, but I like them because it gives you an update with the team, lets you know what the team is thinking. Sometimes it is fluff. A lot of times it was fluff with Matt Rule and Frank Wright. But I like what Canales is doing, man. I don't like that he's talking too much. He's telling these people what we're doing. One comment was like, just hand them over the playbook. Just give them our playbook. Let them know what we're doing, kid. Yeah.
Yeah,
Red,
I was listening earlier when you was playing it. He's new, so I don't have a lot from his past to judge off of, but I like the way he handled when they asked him about y'all's kicker. It was comical, but it was the appropriate answer though. He didn't maybe he's tired of hearing it by now, maybe he's not. But I personally, that's the way I like to hear coaches talk. It was kind of like that little jab, like, oh, you talking about somebody who ain't here? Let me tell you about the kickers who are here. You know what I'm saying? So I like that sort of stuff, man.
Yeah. Hey, in my opinion, Eddie Pinheiro is all but gone. That brother's up out of here, man.
Good.
Yeah, we had
up on out of here.
Yeah, we had Panthers vet Steve Smith talking to Mingo and to Xavier Leggett today at practice, man. He was
Nobody
there along
talked
with.
about how Xavier Leggett tweaked his hamstring, though. I see.
No.
That up?
No. I talked about it earlier, man. That's
not a good sign. That is not a good sign.
Yeah. He's gonna be out for probably the rest of this week here. He's gonna
Tweaked his hamstring already?
Next week.
Yeah.
Play
He
with the
tweaked it.
hamstring.
Yeah, he
Boy, it ain't
tweaked it.
stretching, man.
Yeah. I
Boys
mean,
ain't stretching good, man.
you said them boys ain't stretching good.
Man, come on, man.
Has he signed his rookie deal yet?
Yeah. All of our rookies have all signed their deals going into the season, so we're good with that. Oh snap, man, who was that? Who just did that? Man, Dylan Trucker, man, I appreciate that, man. Gifting 10 memberships, man. Whoa, that's big, man. Drop a bomb on that one, man.
Hey, he always show love, man.
Yeah, hey, I gotta give you something else, man. Hey man, if you got a membership for Panthers Prime Podcast from Dylan Trucker, man, show some love in the chat.
Yeah,
man. Thank you, man.
Yeah. So,
That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
Are those permanent memberships?
No, these memberships, I believe these memberships do only last for 30 days. And if you become a member, you have the ability within 30 days to actually sign up and become a member, within the 30 days. If you can continue on. So yeah, man. Hey, Fishbub. Hey, listen, I love Fishbub's comments, about me.
Yeah. He be on it, man.
He be on it,
he
man.
come up with some creative stuff, man.
Yeah. hey, one of these I'm gonna put on a shirt, man, and I'm gonna say inspired by Fishbub, man, for real, man, because I like the creativity of it. Man. Yeah, he is, man. Prime time pizza pause. yeah, that's real creative there, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I don't know if I told y'all the way I actually got the name Panthers Prime Podcast, and it wasn't from the PPP loan. It wasn't from that. I know. You know, we just saw the PPP loans come out, but I was actually driving down the road. I want to say, and you know, I was sitting there thinking about names and stuff like that. I knew I had to have something Panthers there, and I think that I got to my stop, and I looked over and I saw this place that was called Carolina Prime Ribs.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was in Anderson, South Carolina, and you know, I looked over and I saw it. I said, Carolina Prime Podcast. I said, no. I said Panthers Prime Podcast, and that's how it came, man. I was in Anderson, South Carolina on a trip, and you know, Prime means the best, the absolute best, the top tier. Yeah,
Prime
man.
time. Yes, sir.
Prime time.
Bing.
Oh, what's going on? Hey, good to see you in the chat, man. I appreciate you. Man, hey, I'm gonna drop a bomb just for you being in the chat. Last of a dying breed. Shout out Unc 2020, man. Really do, man. Shout out Unc 2020, man. Hold on, I'm gonna play this. Rick, what'd you say?
I said green thing.
Green. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, you guys didn't notice, man, but in the next 5 minutes, we're gonna do a Cash App giveaway. Yeah, you guys didn't know this, but
oh, wow.
yeah, we're gonna do it today. Real quick, I'm gonna play this real quick. Is this audio?
I'm back in the chat. Let me jump back in the chat.
Look at that.
We're gonna jump back in the chat.
I'll say I'm back.
Oh, hey, we're gonna throw that rope round you. Come on back.
Is there gonna be a number guessing?
It's gonna be number guessing, man. Number guessing, man. Number guessing. Yep. So here you got Thomas Davis here with the rookie, man. You know, just laying down some foundation with him, man. I love this. I love seeing the old players come back, man, and you know, really, you know, putting a stamp of approval, man, on you know, just being here with these
Brooks,
guys,
number
man.
24.
Go dog.
Yeah.
Number 24. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
A running,
man.
a
Just
linebacker trying to tell a running back how to play fucking football, I guess, huh?
Man, listen, man, that's a vet. So Thomas Davis has seen every running back, every tight end, every cornerback, every safety, every quarterback that has been in the game over the past 12 years, 15 years, bro.
PPP, you ain't 50 years old, bro.
Well, no, I'm not. I'm in my 30s.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in my 30s. Yep. So, let me play this real quick.
Now it's on us to
Thought you was up there with me, Pete.
Oh, no. Nah, oh, where you at, man?
I'm knocking at. I'm 47. I'm knocking on the door.
Okay, yeah, nah, I ain't knocking on that door, man. I'm still a young dude, man. I just have an old soul, I guess. That's what people be saying.
Bro, all y'all niggas sound so young as hell, bro. Like this nigga say he's 47. What you sound like? He's like 15, niggas. Like that's good though, you know.
Nah, I thought that was your AARP envelope that was showing on the screen, man. I was gonna say, hey, listen, if somebody got that AARP, I promise you, they 50 years old because they're gonna send it to you on the day that you turn 50.
Too much weed in my life, bro.
They're gonna send that on
I
your 50th
too much weed
birthday.
in my life, though. Red, I smoke too much weed in my life, bro. I sound like I'm fucking like damn near 60, bro.
Nah, it ain't the weed, bro.
Yeah, man. Hey, real quick, we getting ready to get started with this cash. We about to get started with this Cash App giveaway. Then we're gonna end the live. Now, listen, the prerequisite to being in this Cash App giveaway, you gotta subscribe to the channel. If you ain't subscribed to the channel, you hit the number.
Candy girl, final with time.
Yeah, hey, that's right. Get final with time, man. You said my age stopped at 40.
It's all about how you take care of your body. It's all about how you take care of your body, man.
That's exactly what it
is, man. That's exactly what it is, man. Yeah, man. All right, y'all. Hey, listen, the only way that you're able to actually join into this Cash App giveaway, you have to be subscribed to Panthers Prime Podcast. If you're not subscribed, then yeah, I'm gonna check too, and I can check real quick. Yeah. So if you are, guys, if you are on Instagram, you may want to come over. If you're on Instagram and Twitter, you may want to come over to YouTube right now. Come to YouTube because you cannot put anything inside of the chat from Instagram and for Twitter. come to YouTube. That's the only one that I'm looking at. Come to YouTube. I'm gonna give you guys probably like 5 minutes. If you guys are watching on Instagram, you're watching on Twitter, you want to be a part of this cash in giveaway, come over here real quick, man. I know, right, Red? Red, real quick. I do want to talk real quick while they doing that. I'm gonna pull up
Let's do it.
Pull up the Atlanta Falcons real quick, man, because I want to see what you was talking about.
Don't scare the people, PPP. Don't do it
Oh
to the people,
man,
PPP.
man, you gonna scare
Boy,
nothing, man.
you gonna see what a quarterback room looks like, man.
Golly, Red always talking that
He ain't gonna do
trash.
that, Red.
Red always talking that trash, man. But yeah, hey, see, people think this is free publicity for another team. No, this is me scouting out, seeing what I need to see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They don't understand while I'm over here, man. It's getting intel.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's all it is.
Good intel.
Hey, listen, war tactics. Yeah.
That's it.
That's all it is.
Hey, we just throwing Red some smoke screen like the wing T offense. When he gonna think it's going one way, it's gonna come right
y'all
back
like
the
to
other
call
way.
it over here? Vanilla? Ain't that what y'all like to call it? Vanilla? Yeah.
Yeah, we like that flavor a little too much over here, Red. I can't stand it.
Yeah, something like that. I know, you know.
I mean, a little simple pass from Kurt. A little dot. I like it. A little dot. It looks nice.
Yeah, man.
Ain't no contact. Hey, listen, Jordan Fuller would have been coming across the middle just to let you know now. He would have popped them right in his chest. Picked off or popped them.
Hey, I think we said, just like I got through telling y'all a minute ago, it's all on air. It's OTAs. It all looks good.
Oh yeah, it looked good. It always looked good in t-shirts and shorts. That's what we used to always say. Football camp. Yeah, football camp. Them first 2 days, t-shirts and shorts. Boy, they be out there catching passes like Lynn Swan.
Yep. I like the way he's looking. I like the way he's looking left, and then he comes back to his right, though.
Mm.
Yeah, he doing this thing, Red. I like it.
You know how to play now. You know he.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna knock him. You know, I might talk shit about it, but I ain't gonna
look at him. Look at he look uncomfortable.
Yeah.
He look uncomfortable. I ain't gonna lie. Look at him.
Yeah.
He look uncomfortable. Beard, mustache ain't lined up. Yeah,
you might want to say that.
Knuckles ashy. Yeah, I mean, your boy. Yeah, look, pants.
Yeah,
got a wedgie.
He in the grinding mode. That's what
got
you do.
Yeah. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it, man. I don't like it.
Shoes too tight. He got on those soft with cleats.
Exactly. I know his feet stink. Red.
Of course they do. They're supposed to stink. He away from the family right now. He ain't got to be clean.
He doing that Dak Prescott hip flexor. Look at him. Watch this. Look at him.
Oh my God. Man, he went through. Well, how many did he go through? About 5 reads. Man?
Oh man, with no defense, Red. Come on now, no defense. I knew he.
Look, he found his tight end real quickly right there. You know.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, boom. Okay. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, we gonna see if he gonna have that much time with Big Derrick Brown, Ashawn Robinson, Nick Thurman, getting ready to come down the pipeline. Clowney, DJ Wanham. Yeah. We gonna see.
All names that don't stop me from sleeping at night.
Okay. All right. You say that now.
Listen. I don't like to just be all laughing jokes. Now I come in here and I talk noise, but I'm gonna tell you something. Derrick Brown is a real one. Everybody else you name. Come on, bro.
All right. Okay.
Come on.
That's what you think, man. Shout out to D Freshman for that super.
Hey, PPP. This is what I want to get you to do. I can't seem to get no other NFC South podcasters to do this.
What up?
There's a and you don't have to use theirs, but there's a website called what is it? Tiermaker.com. But even if you don't use that one, what it does, it allows you just to use the icons for each team in the division, and then you drop them and rank them. Like they have offensive line rankings. And then you can put the icon for each team in the South. They have quarterback rankings, each team in the division, running back rankings, things like that. But we don't have to do that at some point. Can can we engage in a very honest position ranking?
Yeah, yeah. I don't see why not. You know,
We don't have
I'm
to do
still.
it today. If you
Yeah,
want to wait till everybody in camp, like who Clowney I was just talking about. If you want to wait
Clowney.
until y'all get everybody in camp, then that way you could actually rank him. I know y'all just mentioned him, but from what I understand, he hadn't signed yet. But anyway, that's another story. But yeah, man, when you
Look at Red.
we,
Look at
we,
Red
we
trying
can
to be
do that
slick.
at some point.
Look at Red being.
Trying to be slick.
You hear right? You hear right? From what I heard,
Man,
he ain't
let the
signed, but
people
that's
see
another
that.
story.
See, you just showed the now, and I know Al don't like candy, but we got a little now later for y'all. I know you just showed the now, but you ain't even showed the later.
Yeah, I ain't want to show the later. I ain't want to show the
Okay,
later.
all right,
Yeah.
cool. That's too much. That's too much for the people. I think we cover for at least the next 7 or 8 years, man.
Y'all keep going real quick. I got a phone call that's coming through. Y'all keep going just for
Okay,
a quick
sounds
second, all
good.
right?
Oh yeah.
Sounds
Do your
good.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
Red.
man.
I see you throwing the. I see you throwing the cheap
Well,
shots, stepping on my foot, stepping on my foot, and hit me in the body.
When
I
it's
see what
truth,
you're doing.
when it's the truth, though, you feel me? When it's the truth that we talking about, it's all fair. It's all fair in love and war. So
That was
you know. But yeah, man, that Mike Penix man is something that the division gonna have to deal with. I wasn't expecting that one, but
He
man,
looking
that
good.
got set up nicely.
He looking good.
Yeah. Oh, what you say, man? Yeah, he looking good. And we honestly, if you ask me, it's gonna take us a little bit of time to get the proper personnel for him. We're gonna have to draft a strong right tackle, you know, to cover his blind side.
Oh yeah,
But
he's
man, we're gonna
left-handed,
have
right?
yeah.
He's left-handed.
And we got Darnell Mooney that we picked up. We got Rondale Moore. We got some speed receivers that could go over the top. But I wanna get one in the top of the draft in the next 1 to 2 years, one of the top wide receivers coming out to complement Drake London what they
Rondale
got.
Moore, that boy fast. Rondale Moore
Yeah,
fast, boy.
he is.
Yeah.
But we don't need that for that dude's arm because that's really the beauty of Mike Penix's arm is that deep ball accuracy, man.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, let me read this super chat. Then we're gonna go ahead and do the giveaway. Then I got a roll. Shout out to D Fresh 843 for that super chat, man. Aaron Rodgers got treatment on his foot today, and Jets fans are losing their minds.
Oh my God!
Just got posted on X. Oh snap! Shout out to you for that super chat, man.
You know the injury like what? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Peter.
Nah. You go ahead. You go ahead, Big Tight.
No, I was gonna say, you know them injuries like Achilles, stuff like that, man. Sometimes that shit, what you want to call kind of like what I call rotate or move, is like sometimes those injuries, even though they might heal up, it lead into other shit like hamstring pulls. It lead into other shit when you have serious injuries like that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, when the body's trying to compensate for it, one area of the leg try to compensate for the weakness in that area, man. It can happen.
I won't be surprised if Kirk Cousins if something happened with him, with him coming back from the Achilles, if he don't pull his groin or hamstring or some shit, Red.
Yeah, as long as he don't have a hamstring injury or tightness, that's the sort of thing that I worry about because those things never heal. I mean, Miles Sanders, that was his problem last year. Once a runner, once somebody who Kirk don't have to run, but once somebody who has to run like a Leggett, once they having a hamstring problem, now you got a serious problem on your hand, man. So
you got to let that heal.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Hey, Red.
Fortunately, we drafted a backup for Kirk Cousins. Red, man. We drafted a backup for him.
Hey, Red, are you going to participate in this Cash App giveaway?
No, this is
we
for
ain't
the
let Red
Panthers people,
participate in
man.
this
Go
shit.
ahead. Yeah. Go ahead. It wouldn't be right for
We
me to
ain't giving
win,
Red
man.
nothing, man.
Oh, okay. Big Tight. You gonna participate?
Yeah, I'm gonna drop out.
I'm gonna let you drop out. Red, I'm gonna put the
Let
number.
me drop out, bro.
No. Red, you stay on stage. You stay on stage,
Okay.
Red.
All right.
Yeah, Red. As soon as Big Tight drop out, I'm gonna put you to the back. You go ahead and drop out, Big Red. I mean Big Tight, Big Red. What the heck? Yeah, I'm gonna drop big tight. All right, boom. All right, cool. Red, look in the private chat for the number, and
Okay.
I want you to if you see it, call it out. I'm gonna be looking too. You see it in the back right now, Red?
Let me look again. Do.
It's inside
I
the
think I
private.
do.
It's inside the private chat. You got it?
Okay. Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started on this giveaway, man. Yeah. If you guys haven't done so, man, let me drop this out real quick. Let me end that real quick. Let me remove. Yeah. Let me do this real quick. If you guys haven't done so, consider becoming a member today of Panthers Prime Podcast. Joining up today for our memberships. All right. It's only $3.99 a month. But yeah, we got some amazing things that's going to be happening with the Panthers along with the travel perks. I already have 17 people signed up for the Panthers Atlanta game and for the Panthers Buccaneers game. Going out their away games. Already got 17 each. So yeah, man, just get ready for that. Also, guys, consider becoming a subscriber to Panthers Prime Podcast. If you haven't done so, if you are not subscribed, you cannot participate in this giveaway. All right. So boom. So the giveaway, we are looking at a number between, I'll do 1 and 500. All right. We're going to turn a little bit of music, man. As soon as I see the number, I'm calling it out. Y'all ready? Set, go. See if I see this number, Red.
Yes, sir.
Nope, that ain't it, Nick. Unc, what's up, Unc? Nah, I don't see it yet.
PPP, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Let me turn it down a little bit more.
No, you're okay. You're okay. I lost the stream, but I can still hear you though.
All right, cool. Nope, that ain't it,
I'm
Unc.
checking it. I'm checking it on my phone with you to see if I see it.
Somebody got real close.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, somebody got real close. Nope, that ain't it, Unc. That ain't it. Ooh, somebody real close. Nah, Unc, you too cold, Unc. You too cold, Unc. Nope, that ain't it. Last of the dying breed. I don't see it yet.
And not it, Supernova. Not it,
Nope.
dog.
No, I don't see it yet.
Somebody hitting around it though.
Yeah, somebody hitting around it. Oh, I see you, Unc.
J Bomber, the top is 500. Help you out with that.
Yeah, 1 to 500, guys. I don't see it yet. Nah, that ain't it, Unc. That ain't it. They dancing around it. You see?
They dancing around it, bro.
Ooh. I don't see it yet. I'm looking. I don't see it yet.
Couple people real close though.
They real close.
There it is.
There it is. There it is. Hold on. There it is right there. Let me pull it up on the screen. There it is. I got so many numbers. Hold on. Let me.
Yep.
Hold on. That's it. I'm trying to find it. It's Chris Shepard. There it is right there.
Chris Shepard. Yeah.
Chris Shepard. 233. Chris Shepard hit the link, man. I'm gonna probably do one more, man. That happened a little too fast. Chris Shepard hit the link, man. The link,
y'all
man.
was so close when y'all was down at 220 and 230. Last summer, Diane Breed, she just came in with 224. Y'all was close.
Man, it was real close, man. All right, Chris Shepard, hit the link, man. Come on stage, man. That's the way you're able to get your Cash App, man. I want you to tell me what your Cash App is online and verify that you did get it, man. All right? So hit the link, man. Link's pinned to the top, but I'm going to drop it inside the chat again.
Yeah, I think Corey Ruffin had like 235 one time.
Yeah. I didn't see nobody else.
Man. Yeah. No, nobody else, man.
Nobody else
Chris
hit
Shepard.
Yeah. Chris Shepard, hit the link, man. Hey, Last of a Dying Breed, you said that was fun. Hey, man, I got it from you guys, man. I'll always say that. Oh, I got it from y'all, man. Got it from y'all. I appreciate it, man. Listen, you just don't know, man. I appreciate y'all.
It was close, D-Cash.
Yeah, Chris Shepard, hit the link, man. Let's show him what.
Big tight.
There go Chris Shepard. Chris, I say your device not connected right now. I see you trying to come on. You may gotta jump out and jump back in, man.
PPP, I need to do that too real quick, man. Let me do that real quick.
Okay.
So that I can be on and I can help you with this, man. I enjoy
All
helping you with it, bro. This is fun, man.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun, man. But go ahead, do your thing. Chris Shepard, you may have to jump out and jump back in, Chris. All right. Yeah, man. Shout out to you guys, man. Let me see what Chris said. Okay, cool. He just put in the chat. All right, Chris, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna send you this Cash App, man. And just verify in the chat when you do get it, all right? Just verify in the chat when you do get it, man. A little light giveaway, man. Something just to show some love to you guys. And make sure. Now I'm putting in exactly what you send me. I'm putting in exactly what you send me, all right? Chris goes, all right? I hope it's going to you. I'm putting in exactly what you show me, all right? Let me see here. PPP giveaway. Boom. All right, Chris, just let me know if you got it, all right? Let me know if you got it. All right, cool. Here go Red.
Yeah, we in here with you, bro.
All right, Red. I just went ahead and Cash Apped Chris.
Congratulations, Chris.
You said, why did I pick that number? I ain't gonna lie, man. It ain't had no significance, really, man. I said 233 because I'm a Texas fan. I ain't see it, man. I ain't see that. Man. I ain't see it. All right, so this one right here is gonna be a little bit harder, man. Red, I'm gonna put the number inside the chat right now.
Okay.
Oh, there go Chris Shepard. Let's see. It still say your device not connected, Chris.
Somebody said something about sometimes you have to hit on the 3 dots up there.
Let me see.
I think
Nah.
Nick was saying that. No?
Nah, it ain't doing nothing on my end on this side. Even those 3 dots didn't show nothing. It just allows you to, change the mic settings and stuff like that. But I can't do nothing about his device not connecting. But Chris, just put in the chat, man, whether or not you got it. Now this next one got some sentimental value to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. So Red, I'm gonna put that in the chat, man, right now, so you can see it. Let me see. Let me know if you can see that, man.
I got it.
You got it?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. All right, man. The next number, the last Cash App we're gonna give away, man. Pick a number between 1 and 1,000. Go. Gotta get my phone out for this one, boy. 1 in 1,000. All right, here go the numbers. They're coming now. Ooh. You see that, right, Red?
Oh yeah, they in it.
Yeah. They.
Oh man.
Last of a Dying Breed, boy. Woo.
Oh wow.
Nah, Quan, that ain't it, Quan.
Some of y'all close though.
Nah, Miss Cool. God damn, Big Smurf hit it.
Oh, he hit it. Yeah, Big Smurf.
Big Smurf hit it.
714.
714. God dang.
Man, he got it quick too.
He got it real quick, man.
Hey, Last of a Dying Breed, she was real close. I think she
Real
was the
close.
first one close to it. Yeah.
Dang,
Yeah, she had
man.
704. She was on Supernova had 704. They was only 10 off.
Yeah, they wasn't that far off, man. Big Smurf got it, man. Big Smurf hit the link. Red, your audio's going in and out. It's like going. Yeah.
Okay. Let me get back, man.
All right. Big Smurf, hit the link, baby. Hit the link, Big Smurf. Big Smurf wanted no more numbers. I know, Les. I know. Hey, I'm gonna do another one another time soon, man. I'm gonna just knock out these 2 today. This fun. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. This real fun. I ain't gonna lie, man. Big Smurf, hit the link though, Big Smurf. Shout out to Big Smurf, man. Let me put that applause on for Big Smurf, man. Yeah, that's Red Swarm Audio doing that right there. I'm drop Red for a little bit. Shout out to Big Smurf, man, for hitting that number. Big Smurf, hit the link when you get a chance, man. Shout out to Big Smurf, man. He said, thanks, fam. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that, Corey, man. Glad y'all had an amazing time here today with Panthers Prime Podcast, man. Glad y'all had a good time, man. Big Smurf, hit the link, baby. That's Chris Shepard. Chris, what's up, man?
Yo, y'all hear me now?
Yeah. Did you get the Cash App?
Yeah, I got you, bro.
All right, cool. All right,
now that I finally figured this out, I can start calling up sometimes, bro.
Most def, man. Most def, man. I appreciate you, man, for pulling up, man. Yeah.
No doubt. I appreciate everything y'all do with the content, man.
Oh man, yeah, man. It's gonna be nonstop, man. From here on out, man. For me, at least, man. I had to take a little break, man. You know, get some stuff taken care of, man. Get my mind back wrapped around some stuff, man. But we in here for the long run, baby.
I'll be tapping back in. I finally figured out how to get into this phone and get everything together. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be back for sure.
Yeah, most definitely. Hey, what you think about Bryce Young? Real quick before you answer that, though. Shout out to Corey Ruffin, man, for that super chat, man. He said, "Great show, bro. Keep pounding King Bryce." That's a shout out to you for that. Shout out to you for that. Big Smurf, hit the link, man. Chris, what you think about what Carolina's doing, man? How you feel about Bryce Young? Talk to me.
Man, I'm kind of in the air like everybody else. Like, I like what I'm seeing, but it's still that trauma from so many years of just being not even mediocre, just being bad. You know what I'm saying? So you're looking at it, you got high hopes, but you don't want to get them too high because you don't want to fall from a 10-story building. Like, if I'm going to fall, at least let me fall from a 2-story. I can survive that. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So, I mean, looking good. He did look like he's put on a little weight. Looking like he's building a connection. I mean, I ain't really going to jump head first into it until at least close to the preseason. Because I had us last year at 11, 11-6, 11-7, and I got clowned every week at work. I'm not doing that again, bro. I can't do it.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Big Smurf, do me a favor, man. If you feel cool with it, you can drop your Cash App here in the chat, man. Or if you want to, email it to me, you can email it to me, man, at panthersprimepodcast@gmail.com. Just let me know how you want it. If you want to send it in the chat or if you want to send it to me in the email. Yeah, hey, Chris, I feel you on that, man. You know, I had high hopes for the Carolina Panthers last season. You know, of course, it was met with a lot of craziness, man, with Frank Wright not being, in my opinion, a competent head coach, man, and just kind of like just not ready for the moment, in my opinion, man, making bad calls all over the place. So, yeah, I feel you on that, man. Shout out to Quan, man, for that super chat, man. He said, "Much love, PPP. Can't wait for this season. Ready for some new film, bro. We are wearing this film out, man. I tell you that." But shout out to you, man, for that super chat, man. I appreciate it. I really do. Yeah, let me see if he put it inside there. Big Smurf It's DBird79 is mine. DBird79 is my Cash App. So if you want to send a request to me, Big Tight, you could do that. Well, no, you can't send a request now because I ain't tell you how much I'm giving. So just hit me up, man, and I'll just Cash App you. Well, hey, just send me a request for $25, man. I was giving her like 50. We split it up into two, so $25. Just do that, yeah, $25. Just send me a request for $25, man, I'll shoot that over to you, man, since you can't come online because you're working. I respect that, man. I respect that. Yeah, man. Red, man, how you feel, man?
Good, bro. Good, man. PPP, that was fun, bro. Oh man, it makes me want to show some love to the people, man.
Hey, listen, you can always show love to my Cash App. Praise God.
No doubt, bro. No
Yeah.
doubt.
Oh, here go Fishbowl with this, man. Party bus proceed philanthropy, man.
He stay on it, don't it?
Yeah, you stay on the Fishbowl.
PPP.
So,
Okay.
yeah, boy. He's something else, man. He's something else, man. Hey, man, last of a dying breed, man. I'll always salute you. You and the Unk, man. Y'all were the catalyst for this, man. And I'm always gonna show love. They like, man, where you got that game from? Hey, man, Unk 2020. Like this wasn't my idea at all.
Sure.
I'm always gonna do that. Red, I'm actually gonna be in Atlanta tomorrow, man, with Charlotte FC soccer team, man.
They play at the stadium?
Yes, they're playing at the stadium on not tomorrow night, but the Friday. We go there. I start dropping them off there at about 4:00, and I don't leave there until like later on that night. So I won't be back till like early Friday morning, man. Yeah. But I'm staying I'm staying like right south of Marietta. I don't know which side of town you're in, but
I'm in McDonough, so I'm south of the city.
You south of the city.
Yeah, so you're near Kennesaw up in Marietta.
Yeah. I'm like
Marietta.
right off the 285 Beltway. Let me see here. Right off the 285 Beltway. I'm trying to see where it's at. Let's see. 285. Hold on. I think someone knocking on my door. Oh, they ain't knocking on my door. That's cool. It sounded like they was. Yeah, I'm like right there, like Vinings. I think that's what it's called, Vinings.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a flourishing. That's actually they consider Vinings to be the new Buckhead.
Oh, for real?
So yeah. Vinings is kind of where that's where all the money moving to, man.
Okay.
You know Buckhead. Yeah, you know Buckhead. You're in a very good area, man. You're in a very good area. Yeah.
No, that's cool, man. That's cool. Hey, I got your Cash App request. I'm about to send it to you right now. Boom. And just tell the people online that you did actually get it, man. I'm sending it right now to you, my brother. Boom. It's done. It's done. Red, man. Hey, I'm going.
I know you gotta go, bro.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate everything, man. It was fun chopping it up with you and the people.
Oh yeah, man, absolutely, bro. I had a great time, man. Great show today, man. I'm excited about what the Panthers are doing, man. And we'll see where this team goes. Of course, you know, Red. I'm actually gonna be breaking down your team pretty soon, like giving an in-depth study about what y'all have done during the draft process and free agency, man, and kind of seeing where y'all strengths lie at, where y'all weaknesses lie at, in my opinion. And you know, I want you to be the first critic to tell me PPP that's spot on. PPP, that's BS.
I'll do it, and I'll save my shots till then, brother.
Yes, sir. All right, cool. Big Smurf said he did get it. That's all I was waiting for. Red, I appreciate you, man.
All right, PPP. One love, man.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all, man. We about to get up out of here, man. Of course, you know, we do have the away games that are on the website. I'm gonna let you guys know about the New Orleans game. Like I said, I think that game would it be in week 1? You know, I don't know. People going to want to pay that price all up at one time because in the travel industry, you want to have at least about 6 months to start making, you know, some moves on trips. And right now, what it is, June, July, August, September, we're sitting at basically 3.5 months away, you know, and I know the prices for New Orleans is pretty astronomical. We have, like I said, 17 people already signed up for Atlanta, 17 people already signed up for New Orleans trip. I mean, for the Tampa Bay game trip. So head over to PanthersPrimePodcast.com and go ahead and book your trip. You can actually book it with a $100 deposit, and we have actual payment options for you. We have the rest of the remaining amount for those trips broken down into 2 payments. The first payment is August 23rd. The next one is October I believe it's October 20-something for those two Atlanta and Tampa Bay games. So, guys, that's it for today. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know what time it is. It's your boy, PPP, Demetrius with the PPP Panthers Prime Podcast. You know what time it is. Let's go.